Better boss up, nigga.
What's going on, everybody? It is Coach Greg Adams back in here with another YouTube live stream. Shout out to the Coach Gang.
And that's you.
For being in here, being involved, and being active on this YouTube channel. Well, welcome back to Wednesday's Facts Over Feelings live stream, where we kick the Mickey Ficky facts and we don't give a fucks about your feelings. You in here with the Bruce Wayne in this ish, the King of Kings, the King of Content, and the Speaker of Truth, yours truly, the Notorious One, a.k.a. Mr. Coachellini, better known as the Prognosticator, Coach Stradamus. And you're in the Desert Storm bunker with none other than EWF. That is every woman's fantasy and the whole fucking show. But you can call me CGA, C God Allah, and I'll be the 14-time demonetized champion of YouTube. We got a Daily Mail report that says Kamala Harris is blaming Doug Emhoff for losing the election.
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Considers him dead weight. This is according to the Daily Mail. The liberal media is also reporting opposite activity for the Emhoffs. The Emhoffs.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
All right. We actually have the Emhoffs doing some other activity, which we're going to report on that. But why is the media, why is the Daily Mail saying that Doug Emhoff was responsible for Kamala Harris losing the election?
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
All right, we're going to take a look at why people might be thinking that Doug Emhoff is responsible for that. Shout out to Doug Emhoff, an alumni of the university that I graduated from.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
All right, I can't say that either, Kanye. All right, but the you-know-who-ish people. Yes, and we got that. Plus, we have an attorney. I was going to do this in the early show, but I ran out of time. We have an attorney, a male attorney. Well, he's probably a Duke shooter, or at least a Pooter intruder. All right, he is trying to get women to sue their male boyfriends on behalf. All right, he's going to represent the women and sue the male boyfriends for wasting their time and not marrying them. All right, he's encouraging women to sue for wasting time and not marrying them. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just
Straight jacket.
it's dangerous. Shit is dangerous out here, man. But Coach, man, it's just, you're bitter. All right, it's a dangerous time to be in relationships. We also have 3 songs. We're going to review 3 songs that ruin dating and relationships in the Black community. We're going to review those 3 songs right here. And of course, you know, when I do this, the stream gets banned. So if you're watching this and that part of the stream is not there, it's because I had to clip it out. And of course, when I clip out or mute a song, mostly when I clip out a segment, you won't see the live chat. All right. And you'll be like, where's the live chat? Well, I probably had to clip something out in order for the live chat to not be blocked. Normally, when I show a video and a song, if I show the video along with it, all right, it'll happen, and then I'll have to clip the entire segment out. But I'm going to take another risk. 3 songs. What 3 songs do you think ruin dating and relationships in the Black community? All right, it's going to be interesting. So we'll see that. We'll see that today. But to contribute to today's show, $, the Notorious CGA on the Cash App, Venmo, Coach Greg Adams TV, PayPal. PayPal.me/Coach Greg Adams, and that is near the top of the description box on the Free Agent Lifestyle channel. And you can super chat by clicking the link on the top of the live chat. On the Free Agent Lifestyle channel, you guys have been very, very gracious in, you know, supporting these shows. I appreciate the continued support for this type of content and all of that stuff in the bag of Chips Ahoy. And somebody's already chimed in. It is Tariq Rashid Ali, all right? So not Nasheed, Tariq Rashid Ali says, all I'm going to say is this. You are 102% right with a 2% margin of error. And thank you, Free Agent Lifestyle for life. I love it. For life. He said, I'm 102% right with a 2% margin of error. I love it. Shout out to Tariq here, man, giving us the scoop. You know, they really will try to marginalize and minimize you as a content creator, and I'm really confident in my message. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to do podcasts. I mean, I do it because I like it, and I do it. It's lucrative, and I have fun with it. All right. But, like, you know, and I think I'm helping a lot of people. Even though, I have my own, I've been banned for making money on this platform. Like, most people would give up, right? They would just give up on the first demonetization and the second demonetization. You know, it's a real kick in the balls to have that happen. But imagine, I've received 14 emails. I received 14 emails saying no monetization for you. Like, it's a real kick in the pants, man. It's like, shit. All right. But, people will try to minimize you and act like you tripping and shit. All right. But yeah, man, ain't nobody got time for that. And men, this is a lesson for you. Don't let nobody stop you, man. Don't let nobody stop you out here. Just, if you are confident in what you're doing, you got to press forward. You got to press forward. All right. California is on fire again. Sheesh.
Look what she did to my car. Look at this piece of my car. I can't stand it, though.
San Diego.
I can't stand this. Fuck this.
All right. California's on fire. They're clearing some land out there. They're like, get out of here. I told y'all Californians to get the fuck out of there, bro. All right. It's Armageddon in California.
New world order.
Shout out to you. He says, Coach, don't give up. Keep fighting. You know, like I said, these relationship issues are going to be omni and ever present. So even if somebody makes me stop making content, that don't make the problems go away. It doesn't make the problems go away. Everybody's going to still have the same issues, whether I talk about it or not. But yeah, my man said the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Damn.
I can't stand it, though. I can't stand this shit. Fuck this.
Hey, man, that is Castaic, California. That's out near Santa Clarita. So that's Magic Mountain for the people that don't know. Magic Mountain, come to Magic Mountain. Come and watch us dance. We don't need no. All right, Magic Mountain area there, Santa Clarita, Castaic. There's a lake out there, if I'm not mistaken. Lake Castaic Lake. I used to coach in Santa Clarita. I coached at a high school out there. So I'm familiar with that area. And they're saying San Diego as well. So the Hughes fire burns near Castaic. There's not a lot of people that lives out in Castaic. And that's way outside of the Southern California, like the boundaries of where they would hold Olympic shit. So, I mean, the land is good out there, plentiful. Not a lot of people live out there. It's not a highly populated area. Is it Pyramid Lake? Yeah, so my man said the lake of fire out there, boy. But yeah, man, I think somebody even said San Diego. Yeah, okay, we got San Diego, California, near San Diego. And that was 24 hours ago or something like that. California, man. I can't stand the rain. They need some rain out there. They need some rain. They need a storm. But it's nothing but a desert out there. The Mexicans probably like, good, give us our lake back. All right, give us our land back. Appreciate you, Tariq, for dropping that knowledge early on, man. He says, I'm 102% right with a 2% margin of error. I can't be wrong. But I'm telling you, it's not wrong. Nobody's even disputed anything that I've said that was wrong. You know, that's not wrong. That's not right what you're saying. And shout out to our sister T. That was earlier in the stream, okay? Well, that was later in the later stream. You know what I'm talking about. My man says, change my camera angle. What happened? You don't like my camera angle? You like when I sit down? I don't know what's up going on here. I like to move around. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I'm working on my health in 2025, so I'm trying not to sit down as much. All right, so that's why I changed it up where I'm standing up. But I'm trying not to sit down as much, you know. So sitting down for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours, it makes you sedentary. All right, makes you sedentary. So I like to move around. I can wiggle now. I can rock and back and forth, you know. I can talk. I can talk that shit. But if I just keep sitting down, it just makes me more sedentary and makes me less healthy. So I want to stand up. I bought this expensive ass desk to stand up, moving all my shit up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep my health and boss up season is 2024.
Boss up, nigga.
Working on my health. By the way, shout out to the brother that saw me at the gym with my personal trainer. All right, appreciate him. Walked up to me. True gentleman he is. All right. True gentleman he is. Let me see if there's any other support early at this point of the show. Yeah, I don't want that Dunlap disease. I don't want my belly button. I don't, because I talk about y'all belly buttons. I don't want my belly button deep all the way back here. You know what I mean? Where you have to dig out lint in your belly button. Right now, I can feel my belly button. You know, ladies, can you feel your belly button? Ladies, feel your belly button right now. Is it like deep in a lot of subcutaneous fat? Gentlemen, feel your belly button. Could it be visible if you had your shirt off? And it can't be. No. Ladies, hey, Mexican women, right now. Can you feel your belly button? They can't do it. I bet you there's an 8 out of 10 chance no Mexican woman listening to me can feel their belly button. Hey, ladies, sisters, can you feel your belly button? Or is it just a hole right there? It just look a hole. It's just a hole right here. All right. Oh, man. This is crazy. Wampamera says fires are penalty for stolen land. For real. All right. The Native Americans and the Mexicans are like, we want it back. So are the black Israelites. We want our land back. All right. Anyway. We're here. Okay, enough of this shit. Shout out to our brother Big Joker ATL adding more to his already sponsorship from the earlier show. He says, what's good, coach? I just got in from Kroger out here in Decatur, Georgia, the hood. While in the checkout line, I saw a brother in line rocking the red MAGA hat. I watched as bonnet-headed sisters walked past him and gave him the mean mug. He says, I had to catch him outside and we chopped it up. I told him about your channel and to tune in tonight. Welcome, Chris, to the Coach Gang. Boss Up 2025. Chris.
Boss up, nigga.
MAGA Chris. Make America great again. Chris is back. Well, he's in the building. He's been invited by Big Joker ATL. Go ahead and check out Big Joker's channel. BIGJOKA in the ATL. Shout out to Chris wearing the MAGA hat. That's a brave guy. What a brave guy to go through Decatur, Georgia, walking with your MAGA hat amongst the straggles. The straggles. Bonnet-headed straggles, he said. Were they wearing bonnets for real? All right, were they wearing bonnets? Oh, man. Anyway, Chris, we have a segment called Straggle and Sniggle Theater. This is our funny time to review skits. All right, any videos that are going viral. We speak in code here, so sometimes you may not understand what we're saying, Chris. We do speak in code sometimes, but now we're gonna play skits of straggles. All right, if you were in Decatur, Georgia, we're gonna play skits of straggles and sniggles. So buckle your seatbelt. Let's go.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Straggle and Sniggle Theater. All right, we got a couple of skits. We got a couple of videos and skits. Let's get to it. We got Straggle and Sniggle Theater. I think I played this before, but let's play this again. Apparently, this probably was shot outside of Kroger in Decatur, Georgia. Right here, we have 3 straggles. These are straggles right here. These are straggles down at Straggle Rock right here. All right, so let's see what these straggles are talking about. I see gold teeth in their mouth, but they still know what's up. We got blonde wigs on melanated, half melanated mulattoes. We got Mexicans in the back. All right, let's see what these women talking about here.
Y'all, we tired of going out. We cook, we clean, we shut the fuck up. every time, please. Please, Saber. How did this work? I'm out of this shit.
Oh no.
Y'all, we tired of going out. We cook, we clean, we shut the fuck up.
I cook, I stop, I shut the fuck up.
Oh really, ladies? Huh? They tired out here.
Wait a minute. Who are
Oh,
you?
I see what you're doing. Oh, baby. Okay, so y'all done got ran through more times than the Holland Tunnel out here. And now, after y'all done got dookied on by Pookie, all right, now you want to be out
I
here.
cook, I stop, I shut the fuck up.
All right, come on. Hey, men, don't believe this shit. All right, these is definitely some red bone straggles here. I'll take a couple of them and fold them up. All right, all these mulattoes out here. Don't believe
I
them.
cook, I stop, I shut the fuck up.
Where did she get that? I cook. Are they watching me? Listen, that little clip there, I know it went viral one time, but how would they know the cook?
I cook, I stop, I shut the fuck up.
All right. Sometimes I think more people watch me. All right. More people watch me. Are those sisters watching me? I know I got that sound effect from a not very viral video. Okay. I literally got that clip from a video of some white passport bros. They were just outside. It was a random clip. Where did they get that clip?
I cook, I stop, I shut the fuck up.
Do you think these straggles are watching us? Now they want, because they know about be out here with some ling-lings. You know, they be out here with some ling, and she looked like a ling-ling up front right here.
What kind of fuck you give me?
My man says, I really have 10K live viewers. I think they're fucking with me with the numbers. I'm like, I got 3,000 people in here. It really be like 12,000 people, and I don't even know. I don't even know, because people recognize me in public. Not a lot, but like, it's like weird. Like when I see stuff across the internet, I'm like, are they watching me or what? Like, I don't get it. And you have to remember when the live stream's over, you know, the number's like 30,000. Most of the live streams are at 30, 26, 40. I think they be watching.
I cook, I stop, I shut the fuck up.
I think they watching me, man. All right, look at these straggles right here. They want to get inside. All right, listen, I'll make a deal with these. Yeah, CGA angels. You know where I'm going. All right, you little straggle daggles. All right, you guys look like you can catch a good nut. I'll take all three of you at the same time. All right, all at the same time. That's your deal right there.
Trying.
That's the deal. No monogamy. I'll take all three of you. All right. And you guys are going to be strictly watched. I have cameras all over my house. They're going to try to pull an R. Kelly on me. All right. I already know. But I'll take all three of you right now. All right. I'll take you three strags right now.
I cook, I stop, I shut the fuck up.
The problem is we got to make sure that you know the entire time you got to have your feet out.
That's who I am. I own that shit. And if a chick's got great feet, I'm looking.
Yeah. All right, because look, they still young. All right, I'll take some of them right there. Look, come on, bring it over here, man. You know how we do.
We just looking at the booty. We looking at the breast. We looking at her neck. We looking at her feet. We looking at her.
Nah, I ain't looking at no feet. Nah, ain't nobody looking at no feet.
You don't looking at feet? I'm looking at feet.
I'm looking at feet too.
Trying.
All right, I'm going to have to pat y'all hoes down every day. And y'all got to have your titties out every day. All right, Chris, the MAGA guy, he's listening to me like,
Oh, the humanity.
titties and feet out all day. All right, you don't get to tuck your titties in. All right, it's kind of like New Jack City. All day. We got cameras everywhere. You must have your titties out. Nobody can wear a shirt. They'll steal my shit by 3 a.m. They will rob me blind. All right, look. Soon as I ask them to make me some microwave popcorn, these wig-wearing strags will steal all my shit. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Straight jacket.
He said they'll try to rob you. Yep, it's in their DNA.
Straight jacket.
You know, it would have been too good to be true. All right, bitches, you living in the hotel and shit.
Straight jacket.
All right, get them little raisin titties out. The one in the front got raisin titties. I don't mind. I love raisin titties. All right, I'll be like, I know, repetitive, but he said they got them sticky fingers. You know what I mean? It's in their DNA.
Straight jacket.
All right, anyway. But I'm going to have titties out and feet the entire time. Ben, I think I could take care of that right here. All right. It's Get 'em Daddy season.
Get him, daddy.
Hey, gentlemen, this is the pivot. This is the great pivot that I warned you about years ago in my book, The Evolution. They're going to pivot, man. It's hard out here, gentlemen. You know how hard it is for women? It is economically crushing them right now, especially women like this. They're getting crushed out here. And, of course, you know, big head hunnits.
I got money.
Big head hunnits. All right. The monetized dating marketplace going crazy right now, man. And look,
I got money.
Before they go see you, they come see CGA.
I got money.
The JUCO, man, he said JUCO for life essay. This is why the JUCO going crazy. Because these women really out here hurting. They hurting. The barbarian is inside the gate. It is bad out here. It's bad out here for everybody. But she said, please save us. Look, and these two look like sisters. All right, the two in the back are sisters. Said, please save us. They struggling out here, man. Goodness gracious.
Okay, daddy.
All right, yikes. All right, I'll take all three of them.
Y'all, we tired of going out. We cook, we clean, we shut the fuck up.
Every time, please.
Oh, please.
Please save us.
Oh, damn, bruh. Hey, the monetized dating marketplace.
Get him, daddy.
Please save us. Brothers, I'm telling you. And it ain't that expensive. You got to go to work, though. You got to go to work. Yeah, they're real sisters. That's what I meant. Biological sisters. They're biological. That's what I meant. Thanks for clearing that out. Yeah, clearing that up. Look at them, and they sniggling too. Yeah, these are the biological sisters in the back. They all might be triplets. This one look, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. They all might be related. We tired of going out. No, they not. No, they not. They lying, bruh. Don't believe they ass. Don't believe them. These are Strags. For now, like the WWE. Strags before, Strags now, Strags forever. All right, the bro code. Did this guy break the bro code right here? This man confronted his homie for cheating with this side chick. All right, let me see here. We have a comedian. Maybe a comedian.
Hey, let me holler at you for a minute, dog.
What's up, man?
Ain't know what's up, man. I'm keeping a stack with you, bro.
What's good?
Hey, man, I ain't even on that right now, dog.
Damn,
hey, man. Yeah, man. Hey, delete Felicia's number out your phone, bro.
Oh,
you thought I wasn't gonna find out? Come on, bro. You thought I wasn't gonna? Hey, delete her number out your phone, bro.
Dog, you supposed to be way more player.
Nah, man. What you mean, bro? I'm supposed to be way more player, bro. You was a
for?
sneaky, because I can, bro. You a sneaky motherfucker, bro.
Sneaky?
You fucking my side bitch.
Dog, this some police ass shit. That shit.
What you mean, bro? You supposed to be my homeboy. You sleeping with my side chick, dog.
Nigga, why would you record something talking about your side chick?
Man, listen here, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro. Honestly, bro. Delete her number.
Was it or was it not you last week that was saying that Felicia wasn't even, you didn't even give a fuck about this bitch and she was all on your dick?
Bro, you don't supposed to step on my toes, bro.
Was she not calling your house, calling your wife, calling your this? You trying to get her out your life?
Bro, so that mean you go fuck her? That mean you go fuck her?
Nigga,
that mean you go fuck her?
You literally said you wish she would find somebody else.
Bro, I'm not trying to hear that. So you just made your way in, huh?
Did you or did you not text me? Is this not you saying, I wish she would find somebody else?
Bro, stop it, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Come on,
I'm not.
bro.
Hey, delete her number out your phone, bro. I would never try to fuck with your side bitch or your wife, bro. Ever.
So any nigga in the world can fuck her but me.
Bro, you're my homeboy, bro. Come on, bud. Stop playing, buddy.
Bro,
your ass tripping.
Bro, what's good?
Hey, let me holler at you for a minute, dog.
All right, what do we got going on here? All right, so here we go. Did he break the bro code? All right, did he break the bro code? Are side chicks off limits, bro code wise? Now, let me tell you what I would do. If my bro is smashing a chick, all right, and this is back in the day, all right, I ain't got this problem. But if my bro had a girl and he was smashing, I never like to follow up with people that I know. I have a policy. I don't fuck girls that I know my homeboys fucked her. I don't care what type of girl it is, a JUCO. All right, I don't follow up with my friends. So That's just me and my own personal taste. I just can't get sloppy seconds. I'm never a sloppy seconds. Even though this woman has probably been with somebody else that I don't know, I just don't like sloppy seconds. Like, if I know you, the girl's off limit. That's just me. I just can't follow up my homeboy. Like, you were kissing and slobbing on her and sucking her titties and shit. All right, and then you piped her and cream pied her. All right, let me do it. Let me follow up. Now, if my homeboy has a chick, side chick, wife, girlfriend, whatever it is, she is completely off limits to me. I don't want nothing to do with that woman. I don't want nothing to do with her. All right, I'll find somebody else. My man said, but they don't pay. Yeah, for real. Like, I don't like to follow up people that I know. Like, if I know somebody smash, I'm like, she good as dead for me. She is good as dead. So that's the number one thing that I just have to say. I don't know if this is a bro code issue, but just for me in my comfort zone, I don't like to follow people that I know. I don't. If I know them personally, I don't follow them. All right, so with that being said, the rest of the video, this is obviously a skit. It's Straggle and Sniggle Theater. But I don't think he really violated the bro code. Now, this is what I would do. This is how you do it. All right. I think what you do is, because it's your side chick, how loyal can she be? So if he did have something with it, the other guy, I think, is more violating. Why is he telling him who he can bang, especially a side chick? So I think that's violation. If his wife banged him and he banged his wife, he should tell him, hey, man, your wife a hoe out here. That's how we do it. Shout out to Dame Dash in the original, I think it was Original Flavors. There was a rap group that Dame Dash had before Rockefeller. I want to say it was Original. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, they had a skit on their record where Dame Dash was talking about this. This is way before Jay-Z. And he was like, yeah, man, look, if your wife want to fuck me, I'm a fuck her. I'm a fuck your bitch. But the bro code says I got to tell you that your wife is a hoe after I hit. All right. So if in fact you do smack, your wife comes on and your homeboy's wife lets you hit, I wouldn't. But if you do, the next thing you do is tell your friend immediately that your wife is a hoe. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Original Flavor. Yeah, Flavors. Yeah, that was that group. Dame Dash, go look it up. It might be on YouTube. And it's pretty funny. It's Dame Dash talking. It's funny as fuck. All right, but that is the bro code. That is the bro code. So I wouldn't smash my friend's wife at all. Like, I've never done that. I don't think I've ever. I have to think about it. All right, I have to think about it. I don't think I would ever. If my friend's wife came on to me, I don't care how she looked, I would be like, nah. And then I would have to go tell my friend, your wife is a hoe, fam. But it's hard, make sure you're a distance and you got that thing on you. You got that thing on you, because his simp ass is going to flip out. All right, what do we got here? We got one more, Straggle and Sniggle Theater. We have this comedian. Is he speaking facts about dating? Is he speaking facts about dating? The comedian is, it looks like Brandon is the name of the guy, but Brandon, okay.
This girl out, right? So I told the girl at the table, I said, look, I'm having a great time tonight. I'm happy I came out. Plus, you look really beautiful. She cut me off right then and there. She said, let me tell you something real quick, Brandon. I said, what's up? She goes, I want to let you know that I don't give it up on the first date. And I instantly got upset because I didn't say anything about getting none tonight. I said, how beautiful you look, how much fun I'm having. That's what I said to you. But why you don't give it up on the first date? And she said, well, I don't want this relationship that we have to be just based off sex. I want you to respect me as a woman. Plus, I got a lot going on in my life right now, and I would feel really bad if I give you someone the first date and never hear from you again. I would feel really bad. If that makes sense. I don't know. That's what she said, right? And I had to respect that. But this bill came to the table really, really fast. And I'm looking over the bill. The bill's like $190, right? It was a crazy bill. But I looked deep into the bill, and what I found out was that I only had mozzarella sticks and 2 beers. So I told the girl, I said, look, I'll put in $40, right? Because that'll cover the tax and the tip. Plus, that's more than my portion of what I had. And she lost her mind. She said, are you kidding me? You invited me out. I thought you were paying. I said, listen, I want to let you know something. I don't pay on the first date. I said, you see, I don't want this relationship based off me paying, you know what I'm saying? I want you to respect me as a man, you know what I'm talking about? And got a lot going on in my life right now. And I feel really bad if I pay for this date tonight and never hear from you again.
All right, shout out to him as he's spitting facts. All right, the Uno reverse in the comment section right there. The Uno reverse. I'll give it to you, sir. I agree with that. Hey, you know, I don't want this don't take advantage of me. I may never see you again. And now you have $190 of food in your belly. And of course, she ordered up all that food. All right, drinking all the drink, eating all the food. All right, expecting you to pay, because I know she wouldn't have ordered up all them drinks and food if she knew she was paying. All right, so shout out to this guy right here. I'll give it to you, sir. That's good. I think that's fair. You know, I'm not a guy that would do that myself, but that's fair. I think that's the fairest resolution going forward, but I guess not. No, I don't know, man. You guys don't have the dating thing figured out. Okay. Shout out to Brandon with the win today. That's Straggle with Sniggle Theater.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride.
Hey, man, fair is fair. I'm all about fair. All right, the ladies watching me are in shambles right now. All right, they're in shambles right now. No way. Be a gentleman. Oh, no. That's not the gentleman thing to do. Shout out to our brother, Edward. Mr. The Man. Boss Up Harris is in the building. 2025 Boss Up season. Dad of all dads is in the building. Let's go. The dad of all dads. The dad of all dads is in the building, man. And, oh, wrong sound effect. And, yeah, them young girls don't want you. Daddy. Who remembers when people used to say that? Them young girls don't want you. Oh, it's Boss Up season.
Get him, daddy.
It's the dad all dad seasons in here.
Get him, daddy.
All right. It's Fixes a Bind LLC in the building.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Hey, man, you can listen. You can listen. I'm going to say something. Y'all going to be creeped out. You know, I'm almost 50 years old, but you can go as young as you legally want to. If that's what you're interested in, it's Get 'em Daddy season.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
You know, there used to be some taboo around this, and you'd be like, I feel guilty about this. I don't.
Get him, daddy.
All right. You can go as legally as low as you can legally possibly go, and it's fair game out here.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
I know people don't agree with that. I really just think 21 and older, let another nigga molder. I can't go lower than 25, ass nigga. Not me. I'd be like, oh, you just register for junior college freshman year, huh? You need them biology books. Got it. I got your biology books in here.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
All right, I got biology books in here for you. I got biology. How much is your biology book this semester? Oh, $320. Consider it taken care of. I got you. All right, I got you, baby. No problem.
I'm rich, bitch.
All right. No problem. Just step on inside here. All right, step on inside. And you don't need that shirt. Take your socks off. Grab them cakes. All right. Grab them ankles. I got you. All right. You will have a new biology book tomorrow. You'll be at the bookstore. Happy to the motherfucker. Your ass might be so. Your mouth might be so. You might have that serum in your throat. But for the most part, you'll keep up with the lessons. You won't fall behind.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
You won't fall behind in your class. And that makes up for 16, 17 weeks of instruction. Imagine. You know, everybody has needs here.
Get him, daddy.
Now bite that pillow. All right. And this is a disgrace. I did hear about the Jennifer Aniston thing. We reported on. We didn't report it, but it's fake news. A lot of fake news. Oh, matter of fact, we do have to review this. Let me see if I can pull this up. I'm gonna pull this up. And I told you about this. I've seen people make videos about this, and I'm like, we have to be responsible as content creators. We have to be responsible as content creators to report the most accurate news we possibly can report. You know, there's stuff like today, the Daily Mail thing with Kamala Harris. Well, is this really a story? We're not going to report it as a story, but it could be really possible. Let me see if I can pull this up. It's on my brother Child Support is Frauds channel. His name is Lionel. Shout out to Lionel. Oh, look at his Instagram popping off. Congratulations to him. All right, but this video has, I told you about that child support Trump thing. I was like, dude, I'm not finding any evidence that that is true. Of course, people are so reactionary and ready to do reaction content that they report it as true and they don't even do the research. I'm like, guys, do your research. Now, you're going to say, Coach, you're reporting on Kamala Harris. Well, you see, I say Daily Mail reports. Daily Mail. All right. I made it clear in the title just to show you that it's the Daily Mail. I didn't say Kamala Harris. I said the Daily Mail says. So that should give you a hint. Let me play this video right here. This is Lionel. This is a person. He's saying he's the one who originally created the fake story of Donald Trump and the child support law.
Trump child support stuff. I made it up. 6 days ago. It's going viral. My video alone has 12 million on TikTok and 1 million on Instagram. But I was just making it up in my car because I said, have y'all heard Trump just passed? I said, I'm paraphrasing, but I said, Trump just tweeted that if you pay child support, the baby daddy get income tax. What? And I said that, and all of a sudden it went wildfire. I'm saying duplicates of the video, people using my sound, some people just creating their own narrative of it, but it's fake. He didn't pass nothing. It's a good conversation that everybody having, but it's fake. So I just want y'all to know I'm the original person that did that. I was playing around. Thank y'all for the conversation, the dialogue. You can go check it out, like I said, on my TikTok or on my Instagram. I pinned it, so it's like the top video. And people just tick off, so don't believe it. It's fake. Ha ha.
See, this is where we're going with content creation. And I'm concerned about it, but of course I can't do nothing about it. I will bring it up from time to time, but you know, this is where we're going with content creation. Everybody's trying to be, you know, noticed and recognized. And I heard about this. I saw a woman talking about it first. It was a white woman. All right. And I think I played her clip, but I even said, don't listen to this. I haven't found any information on this. First, I wanted to see the tweet. And what I couldn't find was the tweet. People were just reacting about Donald Trump sent the tweet. And I was like, okay, I haven't seen anybody with the tweet. I haven't seen anybody. They referred to a tweet. Wouldn't you think they would post a tweet? So then I went to his page, his tweet. I went to his Truth Social. I could not find the information. So I said, nah, I'm not going to put it on the thumbnail. I'm not going to report it as true because I just can't find it. Now, if I do go on the internet and find that there is a source, and I normally try to get two sources before I go with a story. Like even if somebody super chats and they say, hey, this happened, I won't immediately report it like, hey, this is true. I'll have to go to my sources. I have to get two media sources. Unfortunately, Daily Mail is going to be a media source. There are other people reporting this, but they're quoting Daily Mail. So I said, okay, that's two sources. All right, that's two sources. That's enough. I can go ahead. He says it's an IQ test and they failed. Yeah, man, it is. You know, COVID proved that people are fucking morons. All right, that's what it proved to me, and I'll never trust people again after COVID. If you always, listen, if you're new here, okay, I will never trust people because of what happened during COVID. I'm never going to forgive you motherfuckers, okay? And if you're new to me, I talked about it live and in real time in 2020. I was like, you guys are fucking crazy. And I was like, you guys are failing the shit test. The government or that administration shit testing you and you're failing it. This is the most miserable social experiment I've ever been a part of. And you guys showed Your whole moronic ass. Your brain is in your ass. I said that, and if you've been following me long enough, I was calling it in real time. I was like, man, this is it. Fuck y'all. The rest of y'all. All right, you guys are fucking idiots. My man said I was there. I was like, you guys are fucking moron. And that's why, you know, Joe Biden said we got to censor CGA. Because he out here calling he a whole problem. But this is another example of that type of social experiment test. People literally were losing their mind over this child support thing that I was like, I'm not going to report it because I was like, this is truly fake news. I was like, this is gotta not be real. And of course, this guy says right here, and I verified it. He is the one that caused it. He created this whole kerfuffle. This is where we are in social media. We really have to be careful, unfortunately. So shout out to our brother Edward, the man, Big Boss Up. 2025 Harris says, boss up, the dad of all dads is in the building. We back. We're creating we're going to have momentum out here. We're getting that momentum out. Okay, what do we got here? And we got our brother here or sister. Jay says a woman cannot force a man to finance when he intends to lease. She has no leverage. It says a man, after he bosses up, can keep a woman around if he wants. Will she love you? I don't know. But you, he says, but you, I want to, he says, but you, I want to dance with somebody, ass ninjas. Will have someone for a bit. He says, always, thank you, coach. That's the thing about this whole thing. People are like, but if I get money and boss up, women are going to, she's not going to love me for me. Well, I can almost guarantee that if you don't get money, she definitely ain't going to love you for you. She's not. She's not. And the reason why, listen, I want to dance with somebody, nigga. The one thing people keep missing, is that women age, they advance. How they are at 18 versus how they are at 21, two different women. How they are at 21 and 25, two different women. 25 and 30, two different women. 30 and a kid and a job, two different women. Okay, 30 and 40, two different women. They change. They go to their cocoon and they metamorphose. They metamorphize. So the problem is that same woman, if you remain the same and she goes to her metamorphosis, you cooked. You're cooked. You do not think that woman is going to accept your same bullshit. You cheap taco ass nigga. See, that's the whole point. And so while you didn't boss up, you're going to lose your bitch. She gone. She's gone. You're not keeping her. Not at the same rate, but I thought you liked me. But ninjas are so afraid to progress. And yes, we tell horror stories about men with money that get cooked out here. So men get scared of that. I don't want to get cooked for 15 million. 115 million. Ninjas don't want to get cooked like that. But you know, men have that funny sense that, you know, the women are going to use you for money. All right, they are. I don't care if you got $50 or $50,000. A woman will, listen, women will fucking, what is the phrase that I want to say here? Women will cut a hole in your wallet. They'll poke a hole in your wallet. I don't care if it's for 50 or 50K. And all while saying they like you. I mean, they'll figure it out. And once you run dry, she is good as gone, bruh. So if you got $50 and you run dry, she'll be like, enough is here. They'll bleed you like a damn turnip. They'll bleed the blood out of a turnip. And this is where we lose, because you only have $50. And then she took that 50 and she gone. Yeah, they will siphon your goddamn money. They're money siphons. So if you got $50, and that's why most of us are, that's how we learned it. They was like, she done took that $50 And then once she realized there was no more money there, gone. She started playing funky. Now, if you got $50,000, she will siphon that shit right up out of your pocket. She'll find a way to spend it. And people don't believe me. People don't believe me. But let me tell you. And ladies, you know this is true. Girl, you know it's true. And now it depends. If you got some homely looking bitch in Cheyenne, Wyoming, it's going to be different. She'll take a while, but she'll be at Sam's Club a lot if you gave her 50 grand. It's, you know, they'll just be like, not my girls. You don't need a girl like that. Okay, if you got a homely chick in Laramie, Wyoming, it's a little bit different. She won't paint her toenails because it's no point. All right, if she does, she'll go to fucking Fantastic Sam's and Supercut and she'll ball out. All right, she'll get a little cut right here, the little Karen shit. You know what I mean? She'll be at the Karen at Fantastic Sam's just going litty and ham. Right? So there's always a level to this shit. She'll be at Walmart getting sandals like a motherfucker. She gonna be like, I got some new sandals. It'll take a while. This is all women, bro. This is all women. Now, if you are outside of Wyoming, if you're outside of the snow cow location, if you ever put money in a woman's hands, what did she do with it? Did she save it? Did she save it? Did she say, oh, thank you for this? I'm going to save this for a rainy day. Did she open up a money market account and say, you know what? I'm going to open up a money market account and put this money in there? Did she say, wow, thank you for this extra money. What crypto should I buy? Did she say, hey, you know what? Thank you for this come up. Is this possible? I can add this to the other money that I saved for the down payment of my condo. Now, what percentage of women will do that? You know what I'll do? I'll max out my IRA. I'll max out my IRA and contribute the max amount to my individual retirement account. There's about a 2% chance that if you put money in a woman's hand that she will do that. Now, let's flip it. There's a 98% chance she'll blow it. She gonna blow it. She gonna go shopping. She gonna be on shopping sprees. No more VIPs. She gonna be shopping, buying alcohol, titties, BBLs, partying, nails and hair did, purses and bags. She gonna be at Lululemon, Gucci, Prada, Fendi, Coach. She gonna be taking her girls out to brunch. She gonna be paying Pookie's child support, paying back rent, paying back car notes. She gonna be on TikTok Shop, Temu. That money is gone to the wind. She paying 3 months back electric bills. That shit gone, man. Burnt up in her hands. 98% chance that happens. Yep. And then she gonna be, doing this.
I've flown myself to Paris. I've done Greece. I've island hopped. I've done all of that.
She gonna be doing what? Lip fillers, Botox, Sephora, Ulta, buying wigs. She gonna have a fresh wig installed on her head cap. Fashion Nova, Sheen, that money gone, man. There's a 98% chance that money is gone. And guess what's gonna happen? Soon as that money is gone, she gonna come check on you if you got some more. She gonna come pat your pockets. You got some more of that money? What I need to do? She'll bite pillows, all of that shit. She'll be like, come on here. Okay, yep, okay. You got some more monies? This is how a 98% chance that's how it's going to be.
Because I got the pussy for the money. If you got the money for the pussy.
I don't care if she liked you, she didn't like you, she will show back up. You got some of that? You got that money? You got some more? As soon as you say, nah, bitch, you cut off. All right, she going to either stab your tires or go and be a parasite to someone else. She'll just go find another host. Yep, cocaine, boba. My man said boba tea. Boba tea, coca, pink Tusi. That money gone, bruh. She gonna have Ace of Spades, Cristal, champagne. She gonna be drinking champs. Money gone. He said coming in scratching. Money is gonzo, bruh. It's that's how they work. And this could be your mama, your girlfriend, your daughter, your niece, your cousin, your sister, your granny. It don't matter who the woman is. Yep, you know she going to the dispensary. She gonna be a whole bunch of weed. She gonna have vape weed. She gonna have all kind of strains. She gonna be sitting up smoking weed. She gonna have the freshest weed. She gonna call her plug soon as she get her hands on that money. She gonna be at the dispensary. Tell me I ain't lying. This is all 90 hookah lounges. She gonna be at the hookah lounge, eating top-notch food at the hookah lounge, just chilling, buying drinks. 98% of women, that's what they're gonna do with the money. And soon as they run out of that, they're gonna come back. Somebody told me a story. A woman told me a story like that. She was like, this dude, she found a trick, and she was a flatback OnlyFans girl. She said, I found a trick. And she was like, I really like them. You guys got to really understand. Women like their tricks, right? Men think that they don't like their tricks. They like them, but they are running the game on them. She said, this dude gave me 50 grand. What did she do? She said, I blew it. Coca and titty implants. She was like, I spent 6 months having a party. She said she was having a party. She said she spent up that money in 6 months. Crab legs and coca and titty implants. Then she said, as soon as she spent up all that money, she went back and asked him for more money. And he cut her off. All right? He cut her off. He hit her with the Reverend X.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
25. She was 25 years old. She told me that story. I was like, damn, man, it's cold as hell out here. These people, wow, man. Women are something else. They're something else. Spent up $50K in 6 months. And she said she took her friends to go eat, all that. White girl. They think there's just a constant spigot of men and money. Most men don't have an exorbitant amount of more money than women. But they will find the men that have way more money than them, and they just will tap that resource. Tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it until that runs out. Soon as that runs out, they're gone. Same thing as your wife. She'll tap your tap, 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 tap. Soon as you run out, lose your job, skedaddle. That's a 98% chance she gone. %98 chance she's gone out of your life. She was like, that's enough here. No more dough. No more resources. Okay, out. So don't think she really like you like that, because she'll prove otherwise. Shout out to our brother. Kevin is in the building. He says, I don't think following up is legit at all. But if I cut a chick off and the homie follows up, I don't fault him for trying to play with the toy I put down. Why be so emotional over a side piece? Shaking my head. Shout out to Kevin from North Phoenix. So, yeah, if he cuts her off, I suppose she's fair game. I still probably wouldn't do it. But it sounds like in the video they weren't cut off, that he had her as a side chick. So it sounds like he still was tapping. He still was hitting those skins. Okay. All right. Let's get to the next part of it here. An attorney here. This is Crime and Law CGA. Okay. An attorney is going to be suing men on behalf of women. And yes, this is a real story. I have the video. It says attorney Frank Udenson assists hundreds of women in suing their ex-boyfriends for not marrying them and wasting time under the breach of promise law. Now, I don't know if you know, this is what Cassie did to Diddy. This is what Cassie did to Diddy, in my opinion. And I saw another social media guy post this. I don't have his post, but I said this at the beginning of all the Cassie Diddy stuff. I said something's not right. And I said probably when Cassie broke up with Diddy, what did Diddy do? He started parading around that city girl. City boy. All right. So remember that girl from City Girls? They ended up saying she was his sugar baby, and she would get on the plane and bring the Tusi. She basically replaced Cassie. And Diddy started taking her to award shows and all that stuff. I said Cassie got salty when that City Girl started to blow up, right? Because he started to put her records out. She started to be in magazines. What's her City Girl name? Miami. Was it Young Miami? Yeah, that's the girl's name. Young Miami. Okay, so this is Diddy's new sugar baby. And Cassie was the previous sugar baby. And so when he started to parade this girl around, Cassie said, oh no. Oh no. Cassie waited 10 years to get the come up. And then she saw Young Miami out here. And so essentially what she's doing, because she wanted to marry Diddy. She's acting like she was a victim. She wanted to marry Diddy. But what happened was she said, hey, you wasted 10 years of my life, and I ended up with a personal trainer ass ninja. And we out here broke, all right?
Let you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke.
All right, so we broke as a personal trainer. I love he, but she was like, this ain't enough. So they sat there, thought and plotting, concocting the scheme, remembering dates and getting receipts, building the case against Diddy, although Diddy's not a great human being. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Then she started like, I'm going to just go ahead and reveal the secret. So then what did she sue for? He wasted my time. You got to pay. You got to pay me. You ain't going to parade no new woman around. And I don't even know if they, Diddy was using her, and he wasn't monogamous with her. She was a sugar baby. It ended up, well, she's allegedly was a sugar baby. It ended up that she was on payroll like Cassie. And when we heard that producer talk about the stuff that happened, see, this is what Diddy was doing. Okay, she was way younger than Cassie. She basically was going to get a 10-year run with Diddy. And Cassie wasn't having it. So what she did was essentially sue Diddy under the breach of promise law. You said you were going to marry me. You said you were going to give me a baby. You said you were going to put my records out. Well, he did put them lame ass records out. The only thing that was popping was Me and You. Just me and you. Now, I've been waiting. Think I'm going to make that move. Now, Cassie a boring singer, all right? She can't dance. She can sing like a mother. She barely, I just want to see her dance around with the mute button on. All right? You ain't got no records. All right? Ain't nobody you wasn't going to be a star. You wasn't going to be a star. So this is what happened here. Let's go ahead and show you the video of the man that says you can sue your boyfriend under this law.
Sue your boyfriend for not marrying you? Yes, and it's easier than you think. If your loser boyfriend promised to marry you, but would out on that promise, then you may be able to sue him under the breach to promise law. This was made to protect couples just in case they make false promises. You may be able to sue for financial loss and emotional distress, but each case is fact specific. Follow me for more legal tips. Can you sue your boyfriend for not marrying you?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. There it is right there. So this is a man. We know with the legal system, when it comes to the legal system, some of your biggest ops are men. Male lawyers, male judges, they will still play you for a fool out here. So don't think there's an allegiance with men when it comes to these laws. They gonna make a bag. and they gonna find a way to make a bag. So CGA said lawsuits are the new divorce. Lawsuits are the new divorce. Maury said, how would you prove that promises were made without documentation? They'll find some text message. Remember when I said, Maury, hey, Maury, remember when I said when women come up to you and they want to rehash some bullshit, they're setting you up. Hey, remember when you said, watch this, Maury, remember when I said this morning, and I've said this several times, women will do stuff like this. Hey, remember when you said we make beautiful babies? I've had women do that because, and it's normally going to be a girl that is not black. So, you know, white girls, somebody that wants a black baby, you know what I mean? In their dream, they want some mulatto kid. Okay? But what they'll do is they'll be like, our baby's probably going to be good looking. They're going to be beautiful. Now, you'll be like, yeah, they would be beautiful because you talking, you just trying to practice making babies. Now, what'll happen is she'll text you that. Hey, remember when you were talking about how beautiful our babies would be? Or she'll send you a picture of a mixed baby. She'll send you and say, this is what our babies will look like. And you'll be like, yeah, that probably would be the case. That's evidence. That would be evidence. You know why? Because if indeed she gets pregnant, she's going to have a story that says, you agreed. We talked about what our babies will look like. So I said, they will set you up to bring up these old conversations, and it's going to be at a time where they got the voice meme recorded. They got the camera set up over here, and they're going to be like, remember when we, you know, you talked about wedding dresses. What kind of wedding dress would you want to see me in? Bitch, I don't want to marry you. I know, just act like it. Just act like we were going to get married. What type of wedding dresses you like? Now, they're not going to put the clip out of you saying, bitch, I don't want to get married. But they're going to be like, you know what wedding dress I would like to see you in? All right, I want you in that goddamn spaghetti strap. You know what I mean? I want you in the strapless shit. You know what I mean? I want you in that, yeah, come down the aisle. I would be in tears. I would be so emotional.
Gotcha, bitch.
You got.
Gotcha, bitch.
You got. That's enough. That would be enough evidence, trust me.
Gotcha, bitch.
You got. And she gonna clip it right there. You know, them women will be clipping it and put it in through the goddamn filter machine. She will have 8 filters, 2 clips. So that would be evidence. You discussing what type of wedding dress you would like to see her coming down the aisle in. You saying that we will make beautiful babies. And then she shows up, I'm pregnant. I don't want no baby. Clip. Let's go back to this text message. Screenshot. You said we would make beautiful babies one day. Don't think.
Gotcha, bitch.
And a lawyer will, hey, look, this is how they do you in court. The lawyer blow up your text message this big on one sheet of paper. It ain't gonna be no little text. What they do is they take your text messages and they'll take a legal piece of paper and your motherfucking text message letters are this big. And they will pass that shit out from attorney to judge. Bailiff, go get that text message. And they'll post that shit up right here. And you be all the way across the courtroom with less than 20/20 vision, and you can see that goddamn text message like this. It'll be your name, your number. It'll be saved under Buki. All right. Man, Ray, King, Daddy. And it'll be a big ass text messages with you and her and your motherfucking ass. In all cap. They will blow that shit up in 4K across the room. The judge will be reading that shit. You can read it and they can't even see the text. It ain't even facing you when you can read it. Cooked.
Gotcha, bitch.
Cooked. They can manipulate any of these texts. You be like, damn. And they be like, and you be like, that's not true, Judge. I got the text messages and they be like, all right, show your evidence, Mr. CGA. You don't want to have a baby with that ling. Show us your text messages. Them not real. That's Photoshop. It's manipulated. And then you be like this. I got my phone right here. Nigga be like, Judge, look. I got the screen right here. I got the shit right here. Look. I got the motherfucker right here in my pocket. And then guess what? You try to show the judge on your phone the text message. You know what the judge gonna say? They gonna be like, I can't read that. I can't even read that. Mr. Adams, you see how the plaintiff here has printed the text messages out and blew them up and presented them and put them in Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Exhibit C. You're trying to get me to read your fucking phone. Mr. Adams, we don't have time for you to scroll through and find. We don't have time for this. We have 8 other cases. If you scroll up, niggas be like, if you scroll up to 2022, you trying to be like, nah, Judge, it was in 2022. She got to scroll all up. Mr. Adams, I don't have time for this. Do you have any evidence of this? Can you submit? And you cooked.
Gotcha, bitch.
My man said, he said, as a paralegal, I'm preaching the truth. These are the things that I tell you about. I know that I can help you men understand. I'm telling you the truth. People act like I'm lying and making shit up. Even my paralegal buddy in here is telling you, I'm telling you the truth. It is bad news the way these women set you the fuck up. Right? They will set your ass up as the judge scrolling, the phone call come in. Oh, Mr. Adams, an 800 number coming in. I don't have time for this. Here, bailiff, give him his phone back. I don't know what the fuck. And guess what?
Gotcha, bitch.
Judgment for the plaintiff. All right? Judgment for the motherfucking plaintiff. Cook. And then you stuck on stupid. Stuck on stupid. And that Duke shooting ass lawyer running out the building with your goddamn promise ring, with your money. They walking out with a cool 30K. Cooked. So it's easy. That's an easy dub. You gotta be careful, man, out here. Lawsuits are the new divorce.
Sue your boyfriend for not marrying you? Yes, and it's easier than you think. If your loser boyfriend promised to marry you, but wussed out on that promise, then you may be able to sue him under the breach the promise law. This was made to protect couples just in case they make false promises. You may be able to sue for financial loss and emotional distress, but each case is fact specific. Follow me for more legal tips.
Damn, they out here cooking y'all ninjas out here. Woo! You better have another lawyer. My man said, pay up front and get it over with. That's rusted junk. Man, I'm going to tell you, these women going to find a way to get in your pockets, bro. They petty as hell. So I'm saying you got to be on your game to protect yourself. You got to be on your game at all times. This is when I say you have to have game. You have to have game. Because if you think that this is about liking up, just wait, bro. You can get got. One woman can get your ass got out here. Hey, man, let me play this part of the show right here. What songs ruined relationships for the black community? What songs do you think? I got 3 songs, but I got 5 songs right here. And shout out to Christopher Smith, formerly from the League of Dads. He now has a channel called Negro Please. It's spelled Knee Grow, Grow, Please. Christopher Smith. I followed him for years, even before I started making content. And he used to have a show called League of Dads, in which he would help men get their driver's license and their passport back. All right, and get them out of their contempt of court hearing for child support. Now, since Negroes don't listen, But they then exposed, and Amon Osiris would battle with Christopher Smith back in the day of how to do this. Christopher Smith was just trying to get your driver's license back. He was like, you want your driver's license? And what he would do is get you to file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, which works. It absolutely works. Now, Amon Osiris, shout out to him, legend as well. He would say don't use Christopher Smith because you could actually fight the case long term. But when you have a contempt of court hearing and you're going to go to jail, you want to get the Chapter 13. All right, but he was talking about this. He was talking about songs that changed the mindset of women and who and what type of relationships they would pursue, what type of men they would pursue. Now, there was always this idea that women would go after kind of low-level guys, but we have to understand they would do that, but it wasn't a long-term plan. It wasn't something that all women were doing or most women. It was some women that were just out here playing in the 80s and the 70s. Yes, they were out here playing, but they didn't play until 35 and 40. Today, these women are playing way too long. It's just what they have. And he mentioned these songs. Now, these songs, you guys know, these songs, you know these songs, you know some of the songs I'm going to play. And by the way, I'm going to play this. If you're watching the playback, and by the playback, you don't hear the song, it's because I had to mute it or clip it out. Or you won't see the live chat. I had to mute it and clip it out. Some of you guys are naming the songs, but we're talking about the black community itself. We're going to take the black community. What type of men did women choose after these songs came out? I'm going to play the first song here. I'm going to play the first song of when women started to have pookie-philia and started to choose the wrong guys, when that shit became normalized. The first song right here is this.
Next to that side, triple O ball D under the hood, making noise with the boys up to no good. C-low on the down low, cops come around so roughneck front like you gotta go. Evil grin with a mouth full of gold teeth, starting beef is how he spells relief, acting like he don't care, but all I gotta do is beep on 911 and he'll be there, right by my side with his roughneck tactics, roughneck attitude, the roughneck bastard.
All right. My man Christopher Smith said when that song dropped, it changed the trajectory of pookie-philia, went crazy. Before that song, pookie-philia was not like that. There were still pookies. There were still roughnecks and thugs and all of that stuff. They got some attention. Like, go back and listen to when NWA came out. When NWA came out, the common guy, black man, was not a thug. The common image of a black man was not a thug. Like, it was like players and, you know, pool sharks and hustlers and, you know, R&B niggas and niggas, you know, looking like African Bambaataa. Like, that was the common black man, looking like Gregory Abbott. When NWA came out, it changed where ninjas started to be more thuggish. So that became the common guy. Then you had the women going for that guy. Okay. You had women eventually over a few years start to go, I like that guy. I got to have a roughneck. I got to have a roughneck. Timberland boots, pants. She described the guy in the song. So when you want to know where pookie-philia came from and where it really changed the trajectory of how women selected their mates in the open, in the common open space, this one started it off. And MC Lyte was not a woman that would normally rap about this. She was more like a hip hop, you know, I am the light as a rock. This was a trajectory change for MC Lyte. And by the way, she was a Lily Lintlicker for many years, and then she eventually married a man, and they eventually divorced. But that changed the trajectory of how women, because this was a song targeted to women. You know, because men had we had our smut music too. I'm not, and the ladies were like, you guys had shit too. Okay, yes, we had our smut shit. We had Too Short. Okay, we had all kind of shit, right? I get it. I'm just talking about the songs that changed how women openly selected men. We were already fucked up. All right, what's the next song right here? Very easy. Very easy. This was right here changed everything when this came out.
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's flying, is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So, no, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time, and no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at.
All right, so that changed how women would receive men, right? So, you know, before that, women didn't have a response like, right? You know, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend ride. You know how important that lyric is? To where I'm sure women complained about niggas that would do this, right? But then don't let you be in the passenger side of your best friend's ride. You're cooked. Cooked. That's all they had to do was put that song on. Cooked. You was cooked. That song changed everything. Okay, changed everything. And it just lit the relationship marketplace on fire. Now, men had their rebuttal song for sure. All right. That was a big hit. Now, there's some other songs by this group, because this group by itself torpedoed relationships in the mind of the black woman. Okay? This right here torpedoed, this group right here alone, I could have picked 5 or 6 songs, maybe 10 or 12 from this group. So anybody that would say a song from this group would qualify, and I would not argue. But this song right here changed the type of guys that women dated. Let's hear it.
Hey, I wanna snow. Where you got it? I'm the hottest around there. Know it when they see me rolling them polars around me. I gotta snow you. Top down, feeling the sounds, quaking and vibrating your thighs, riding harder than guys with the chrome wheels at the bottom, white leather inside. When them lanes be spitting at you, tell them don't even try to shoot it with Shell and kick it with Kelly. You holler to be, you gotta be G's. You way out of your league.
We like them boys that be in them legs leaning, open their mouth, they grill gleaming. In your pan, keep that whip cleaning. If you talking that country slang, we like a beat that be in the back beating. I see so low from the chief end. I love how he keep my body screaming. A rude boy that's good to me with street credibility.
If the status ain't hood, oh shit, it's over. It's over.
Baby, if you know it.
Woo! If the status ain't hood.
I need a soldier, and it's gonna stand up for me. Gotta know they get going, you better be sweet.
All right, that song right there killed relationships for almost 80% of black men. You literally were cooked. Niggas was cooked. If you was a regular dude with a regular haircut, regular clothes, you was cooked. It was over for you. You couldn't get no black woman when that song came out because you was already cooked on No Scrubs. You was already cooked on Roughnecks. But if you was a regular nigga, if you was a high Laura ass nigga, cooked. Yep, suburban Negroes, mulattoes, light-skinned niggas, cooked when that song came out. You can forget getting no pussy. When that song came out, if you didn't have look, they described the guy accurately. This literally got into the psyche of the black woman. Cooked. If you was a regular nigga, you cook with every woman 18 to 27. Cooked. You couldn't get no pussy. You can forget it, man. You had to do tricks to get some pussy. Like, yo, you was cooked. You don't realize how that song destroyed everybody. This destroyed relationships. This is where you get the 80-20 rule on steroids. Listen, he said if you was a bus driver, cooked. And this led dudes to try to be a soldier. I mean, she named everything. Let's go to the second verse. I'm definitely going to get a copyright notification. The stream's going to get blocked. Listen to the second verse.
Like up.
Man, damn, if your status ain't hood, I ain't checking for him. Better be street if he looking at me. I need a soldier. I need a man to stand up for me. Known to carry big things, if you know what I mean. Oh, my God. Cooked. Ninja, you was out here cooked. All right, air horn. My man said this led to stealing and killing. I agree. Like, the violence amongst black men had to go through the roof on this. And I know people are like, this is the truth. That. Man, if you guys, I don't know how you could disagree with this. Again, men had their smut music. It certainly didn't help. We're just talking about how women's psyche. We could do how the men were cooked. But we talk about the psyche of women changed significantly when these songs were released. This cannot even be a debate because they had a point of reference. They had a point of reference. Okay, yeah, I need a soldier. This is when women would say, Lil Wayne is my husband. And men would be like, you're like, Lil Wayne is your husband? Lil Wayne? How is Lil Wayne your husband? This nigga talk, he has a song called He Wish He Could Fuck Every Girl. He has a song saying, I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. And that's your husband. We cooked. We cooked out here. Like, we done. Like, what are we supposed to do with this shit? And then they making us pay for dates and ask about, we're cooked. There's no way we coming back from this. Now, you also have WAP. I'm not going to play it because that definitely is going to get a copyright, but you have WAP. That didn't help either. We can name a lot of songs. Sexy Red, Pound Town, My Booty Hole Pink. Well, my peace sleeve is pink, My Booty Hole Brown. That didn't help either for the young people. That didn't help at all. All right, so I'm not going to play these songs, but type a song in the chat that you think would go along with this. All right, this message here. But these are songs that ruined relationships for the community and the psyche that were from woman to woman. These are all songs from woman to woman. Not the songs from man, not the simp music. We're talking about the woman from woman, where the woman would use this as a frame of the type of guy that they want. And left y'all out here cooked. Oh, man. Yeah, I did read the Booty Hole Pink Brown. I was like, wow. I mean, we are in bad shape. Let me do the main event and then I'll do the support. I'll do the support. From woman to woman, what songs really didn't help? And Destiny's Child had about a 15-year run of psyops against the woman's head, right? Where women, psyops against where the women were just unhooked and getting their instructions from dating from these type of people. Man almighty. Okay. Main event. We'll do the main event. It shouldn't take long. It shouldn't take long. Okay. Where's my bell here? I just need the mail was taking long. All right. Main event. Is there possible a divorce on the horizon for the former presidential candidate and the former vice president of the United States, Kamala Harris, according to several media reports? Although I will say, these aren't the best media reports here. We do have the liberal media giving counter intelligence, and I'll show you and demonstrate what's happening here. Kamala Harris is looking at Doug Emhoff as the reason she lost the presidential election. Now that Kamala Harris is out of the office, she's trying to consider what her next move is. This is the Daily Mail. It's a tabloid, but we do have multiple sources, so we're just going to go ahead and give you this story. Reported here January 22nd, 2025. Inside former VP Kamala Harris's marriage turmoil as Doug Emhoff's scandals are blamed for losing the presidency. You guys don't remember, Doug Emhoff had several scandals that did not help Kamala Harris. All right. Now, it didn't really hurt Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was a shitty candidate. All right. She had no chance anyway. But if she wants to try to pinpoint some things, we're going to review the scandals of Doug Emhoff. And she might be thinking, if this didn't happen, then I might have got in. And Doug Emhoff had no explanation on why he did what he did. Kamala Harris was all smiles and affection for her beloved second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, in the aftermath of her crushing presidential defeat. But now that President Trump has been sworn into office, for sore loser Harris, it is now all about the blame game. And her target has flipped to her deadweight husband. She's weighing her political future right here. Maybe a 2026 run for governor of California, or another try at the nation's top job 2 years later. That ain't gonna happen. She cooked. She has to consider whether Emhoff is an asset or a liability. Our source exclusively told DailyMail.com, quote, "There's plenty to blame to go around as far as Kamala is concerned, and Doug has his share. Doug did Kamala no favors during the election. Frankly, he looked like a hypocritical ass after the bombshells that he got his child's nanny pregnant while married to his first wife and assaulted his ex-girlfriend on the heels of his I Am a Woman crusade." Now, a lot of people don't remember these stories. So now that you remember why Doug Emhoff, because you hear the topic, why would she be mad at Doug? But I reported this at the time. I said Doug Emhoff had plenty of scandals. He looked shitty out here. And he was supposed to be, Tampon Tim and Doug were supposed to be what men were supposed to be. Instead of like the MAGA masculine, they were trying to put Doug and Tampon Tim as the man. But when the report came out that he beat up an ex-girlfriend and then he got his nanny pregnant from his first marriage, yeah, Kamala Harris is like, yo.
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
All right, so they're trying to connect those two cases. And if you guys want to see right here, the media reported on that. That's August 3rd, 2024. Emhoff acknowledges affair during first marriage after tabloid report. Now, remember, we're reporting from a tabloid magazine, Daily Mail. So the source of the story originally came out and said tabloid. Okay, so we're trying to not credit the tabloid here, but the Daily Mail right there, the Daily Mail reported that Emhoff had a relationship with one of his then young daughter's teachers, which was ended in the first marriage. And not only that, he got her pregnant, if I'm not mistaken. He got her pregnant. He cream pied her. And then I believe the baby even miscarried, or she got an early termination of pregnancy. So yeah, this is counter to what Kamala wants. All right, this is Kamala. So people are going to discredit the Daily Mail, but the Daily Mail is being credited for bringing up the story initially about Emhoff and his first marriage affair. Okay, and then he also had, there was another story, but you also heard the other story of Doug beating up his ex-girlfriend. Emhoff, ex-girlfriend. Let me see here. And I covered this story at the time. Yeah, I remember this story. It says right here, 2 months ago, Doug Emhoff's former girlfriend alleges he slapped her during an argument in 2012. Not only did he slap her, apparently he slapped her and the bitch did a 360. All right, 2012. So he slapped her so hard, the bitch did a 360 like this. All right, bitch did a 360. He slapped her. I want to see if I can pull that up right here. Slapped the bitch into a 360. This is according to the report. By who? The Daily Mail. So the Daily Mail is on their neck. The Daily Mail has cited 3 unnamed friends of the woman backing her account. And she now accuses Emhoff of hypocrisy. The woman had not given interviews herself until this week. It says the woman also criticizes what she saw as Emhoff's burnishing of her reputation as a perfect spouse and a feminist, standing alongside Harris at the Democratic Party nominee for the president of the United States and so forth and so forth right here. All right, so where's the 360 goddamn? All right, yeah, I can't remember. Let me see if I can pull up the 360 shit. Let me see here. Forcefully slapped. Forcefully slapped. Where's the 360 shit? Because I read it when they reported it. I said, damn, slap the bitch into a 360? Holy shit. And there's a picture right there. So, yeah, they definitely, these women be building a case. Her name, they call her Jane. Slap the bitch into a 360. It says right here, Jane settled for $80,000. Is this the, oh, here's the, okay, so this is the nanny. It says right here, according to friend Emhoff, didn't say how he was allegedly responsible for the miscarriage. Wow. So the nanny miscarried the child. And it says the nanny accused him of causing her to have a miscarriage. So this is bad. So the nanny is saying he made me miscarry. The other woman said he slapped me 360 style. From the Slap-a-Hole tribe.
Gotcha, bitch.
So when people say Doug cost Kamala the election, well, we can see that there's a slight possibility.
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
There's a slight possibility that could be valid. Although it's not. Kamala Harris just was a shitty candidate. All right, but she was within what, 500,000 electoral votes or whatever the fuck it was. Is it 50? I can't remember. Was it 500,000? I'd have been 500,000 electoral votes. Or 500,000. I don't remember what. Is it 5,000? 50,000. It was close. It ended up being closer when they started counting California. But let me go ahead and show you what the liberal media is reporting here on this. Here it is right here. This is what the liberal media is reporting. So we're going to quote them right here. This is 6 days ago. Is Kamala Harris moving to New York after leaving office? Her husband, right here. Come on, man. Her husband, Doug Emhoff, has been house hunting and may have finalized a home next to Trump's building. All right, there you go right there. So the liberal media is reporting something else. All right, and they're on it too. They're on it. So they know the story's coming out about Kamala and Doug. They know there's divorce stuff right here. But we have this right here being reported even last week. Kamala Harris eyeing post-life. In New York City, as second gentleman tours $20K a month luxury space. So they got Doug Emhoff. Look, damn, why they showing the space out? I mean, what kind of security is this? So they got Doug. Is this on the west side of New York? Yep, Upper West Side. I knew it. It's the Upper West Side. But somebody said, don't come to New York.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm going to come.
If you know anything about the Upper West Side of New York,
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
It would only make sense that they would be on the Upper West Side. It is Doug Emhoff. For God's sake.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
All right, so that is very Upper West Side. Okay, so anyway, what do you think about this? We have Michelle Obama, news of a divorce from Barack Obama. Okay, we have a Barack Obama rumored to be clapping Jennifer Aniston's cheek. Jennifer Aniston's people came out and put that fire out. Said, no, it's not happening. We got Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff. She's blaming him for the damn election loss because he was out here 360 slapping hoes, all right?
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
All right. 360 slapping hoes and impregnating women and causing miscarriages by squeezing midsections. We got a whole fucking shit show. And of course, we would actually make fun of Kamala Harris for blaming Doug. But think about these two scandals. That was not a good look. Doug basically had to sit down. That's why if she's saying he's dead weight, meaning that she couldn't use him for the election. She was planning on using him. But of course, with these stories coming out, she had to sit him on the sideline. So calling him dead weight shouldn't be a surprise. Calling him dead weight shouldn't be a surprise. And I'll show you here just so you guys can say here. This is the second story, although this is not the best source. Times of India, okay? Kamala Harris considers Doug as dead weight. Has already taken up a job in New York, according to a report. Really? New world order. So maybe Doug took a job in New York, and Kamala Harris about to skedaddle to California. All right, let me see here. Oh, Kamala already signed up for a job at a big Apple law firm, which would require them to split their time between New York and San Francisco. I'm not sure about that, but we don't know. These tabloids, man, hit or miss. She got a job in New York. She don't need a job. All right, but, she's trying to, Kamala Harris is relatively young for an American politician. She's relatively young for an American politician. She's 60. She could be in politics for another 15 years easily. I mean, what is Nancy Pelosi? She 80-something. Okay. So our American, yes, Nancy Pelosi's 84. And that other, who is, well.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
Dianne Feinstein was literally dead in a wheelchair, and they was voting for her. All right, so, the woman that was on the Supreme Court, the notorious RGB, literally died in the office, bruh. I mean, she was, so you could be up here. Let me see. How old was Dianne Feinstein when she died? And I'm going to show you a picture of Dianne. She was 90. So Kamala really she got 30 years. She got 30 years, man. She could do right here. She died in office as the oldest sitting senator. When I was in high school, she literally, that was when she got voted in. Dianne Feinstein. And she rode it all the way out till I was an old ass man. All right. This is a picture of Dianne Feinstein right here. Or Feinstein, if you will. All right, there she is right there. All right, sitting senator. Dianne Feinstein.
I'm not going to say what race, what people. We know I can't say that.
And it was like, come vote. We need your vote. Look at her. You think she was in condition to vote? All right, she literally has a viral video of her. They're telling her how to vote. She don't know where the fuck she's at. She don't even know where she at. Let me see if I hear right here. Dianne Feinstein. Oh, let me see. We got it right here. Dianne Feinstein. Vote. Let me see if I can find that video. Here we go right here. Here we go.
Note the president now vote appropriations bill favorably, subject to amendment. The clerk will call the roll.
Senator Feinstein.
She don't even know where she at. They done called her name, and she looking at her like, what? She like,
What that mean?
All right, she don't even know. She like, what?
I would like to support a yes vote on this. It provides $823 billion, an increase of $26 billion for the Department of Defense, and it funds priorities submitted.
Look, they like, hey, this is her. These are all the, man, y'all vote for these people, bro. They like, hey, bro, just say yes, bitch. Ain't nobody got you on the wrong page. You on the wrong page. Hey, bitch, hey, look, bitch. Look how he in her ear like, bitch. Bitch, we told you, just say yeah. Just vote on this. Hey, bitch. Just say yeah, bitch. We ain't even on that. We ain't even on that shit. Nobody asked you to talk, bitch.
It funds priorities submitted.
Just say aye.
Okay, just aye.
Thank you.
Senator
My man said pudding time. Time for your pudding and to change your diaper. This is crazy, man. This is nuts. Hey, by the way, this brought down Rome, if you will, man. All these old senators, man. What was that movie I was watching? It was Gladiator. All right, I think it was Gladiator. They were talking about the senators, and they were old, out of touch, still running the show behind the scenes, even with the emperor and just say yeah, B. Aye. Just say aye, Captain. But when the senators got to this point where they were completely out of touch, they'll say, just give them ice cream. Just let them eat. Give them $750. All right, that's when the ship is sailed. It's cooked. And they're out here making all kind of money off the stock market with insider tips. All right, batting 1,000 out here. Just scraping right off the top. This is crazy. We live in an interesting country, but nobody wants to talk about that. That's not true, coach. Fake news. Let's get to these super chats and get the fuck up out of here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to our brother here. It's the independent thinker in normie clothes. He says, y'all better watch your step, guys. With the increase in female judges, blue pill society and propaganda language, they're gonna get you under common law and or cohabitation laws. Like they got that millionaire dude in Canada for leaving his girlfriend. I got to re-report that story. There's a lot of stories that I know my new audience has never heard me talk about. Okay. All right, he's saying don't read it out loud. Okay, I can't answer it. How do I answer it? But I don't know, actually, to the guy that sent the do not read out loud. But yeah, I gotta re-report a lot of stories. So bear with me, because a lot of people are like, Coach, man, look at this video, look at this story. And I'm like, I did that. But literally did it 5 years ago, right? I got to remember that. So I got to remember that. We do have an audience of people that found me 6 months ago, a year, 2 years ago. A.R. Smitty says, does that Destiny Child album cover say Destiny Fulfilled? Sounds about right for B-dubs. Destiny Fulfilled. Shout out to the sisters. Sisters, what do y'all think? Yeah, Destiny's Child really did damage to relationships. Irreplaceable, bills, independent women. Damage. Irreparable damage. So, yeah. Fire Blast says, music class with CGA. Listening to the hits. DJ CGA AI. The Real Fit Style says, Coach, these songs are social engineering at its best. And who better than, I talked about black folks, and, black folks tend to be, and shout out to black folks, man. Listen, for a small population of people in America, the footprint on society cannot be minimized. Black people, for a small percentage of people, really do make an impact socially, artistically, and, across the board, and the soul of black folks can be felt all along the way. Great movie to watch. There was a movie about background singers in rock music. And when you look at it, a lot of the most soulful rock songs and R&B have always featured black men and black women as background singers. In fact, most of the most memorable songs were the hook of the background singer. All right. And they talked about that in Rolling Stones and how they knew they needed to get the soul of black folks. So the problem is that's where black people tend to see their out in society. It's through entertainment and art. In fact, much of their trauma is expressed through music and art, right? Interpretive dance, Debbie Allen ass niggas. Interpretive dance. That's how they get a message out. They wanna get there. It's never money. It's never money. It's never getting your shit right. It's never following rules and law of white supremacy and not breaking laws. It's always shooting yourself in the foot and then interpretive dance ass bitches. You know what I mean? They be in their tights trying to be out there. Nikki Giovanni bitches. And you know what I mean? And like, you know, people doing stuff like slam poetry. All right. As a black man that comes into the diaspora of the white supremacy, I bring my trauma as a brother in the struggle. And the struggle is within me. It is within you. It's in the birth womb of the black woman because the black woman is God-ass niggas. You know what I mean? This is your way out. It's through art and murals and shit. You know what I mean? When they want to make a statement, some nigga come out in the middle of the day and paint a mural on the wall and everybody stands around. Oh, that really means some shit right there. Yeah, that's that shit. You know, that's that shit. That's how we show our support for our people. All right. That's how we show our support. And that's how we're going to make an impact. We're going to paint the best fucking mural of all times. You know what I mean? Ass nigga in an alley somewhere. In an alley that nobody gonna drive down and shit. And the news media comes out. George Floyd mural. They just get there and write lyrics, deep lyrics. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. Oh, no. Children dying. People crying. Ass niggas, you know what I mean? Like, get a job, you know what I mean? Get some money. What the fuck is going on? You see everybody doing it one way. Here you want to go. You ain't got no drums. Put some cans up. Nigga, we gonna get the cans. All right? Playing pots and pans and cans and shit as symbols. You know what I mean? We don't have a way out. We don't know what to do. All right, fuck it. Let's get the drums out. I don't have drum money. I cannot get me a set. I can't walk into the guitar store. I can't afford it. Pots and pans. Let's go. Yep, ninjas will be like, how do you express yourself? All right. Ninjas get some tap dance shoes and shit. All right. And they get some fucking sand and salt. I can't figure out how to express myself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread some sand out here and I'm going to soft shoe. Hey, man. All right. Am I right? Am I right? I'm just saying a point here. I'm just saying a point. It just tends to how the contribution is made. So that's seen as the way out. All right. If people could just see me doing the soft shoe. All right. Hold on for a second. If people could just see me doing the soft shoe, our whole community will rise.
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do? Look out, boys, it's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
So that's always seen as the solution. That's always seen as, you know, the message. There was a black preacher up there. They had a black preacher at the inauguration. They could be up there with the hanky, and I just think, and I just say, it's always talking and singing and dancing and drawing and playing instruments and shit. That's the way out. Poetry, expressing yourself through trauma. And guess what happens? Nothing moves. The needle doesn't move. What they do is just take all of that shit out of school. All right, no more drums for these niggas. No more drums. Don't let nobody. You see a nigga playing the drum, smack him in the head. Right? You see a nigga drawing on the wall, shoot him. Arrest his ass. Don't let no more niggas draw on trains or walls or any of that shit. Not in my neighborhood. We ain't putting that shit up. See a nigga cooking ribs, send them back to the ghetto. Let me stop. He said making actual money isn't in the cards. You see nigga grab a horn. You see nigga grab a pen. All right, they want to do that slam poetry shit. Put their ass in the community center. Do not let these niggas come in here with that excited poetry. You see niggas doing interpreted dance. I'm a tree in the flower of the antebellum South. My leaves wither as I go through the motions of the. All right, let me stop. All right, because I'm shuffling now.
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do? Look out, boys, it's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man.
All right. Blessed to the African American, man. I'm not African American, though, but are you African American? I think so. I don't know.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? You know what I'm talking about?
All right. Anyway. And it's like, hey, everybody, how about we all get a job and then they pay us? There's a great skit, the Key and Peele. All right, hold on for a second. How about we all get jobs and we all have responsibility to our mates and we don't divorce each other and stick together and raise our families consecutively for 30 years over 2 generations, right? How about we do that and see how that turns out? Fuck, nigga, man, that ain't gonna work. It's gonna take too long, all right? We don't need to do that type shit. All right, hold on for a second.
Now, I know this plan is foolproof. Check this out. First of all, you and me start working at the bank. Doesn't matter the position, okay? Just so long as we get in there, all right? Then we just go there every day, do the work, gain their trust until we get them in the palm of our hand.
All right. That's how we get the money.
That's the beauty of it, bro. They deposit the money into our bank accounts. Week after week, month after month. They're not even gonna know they being robbed. And then 20 or 30 years later, we walk out the front door like nothing even happened.
Mother, that's called a job!
Yeah, I was just talking about that. See, you calling me an Uncle Tom, but even they figured it out. Why we gonna work a job? Fuck all that, man. 20 or 30 years, we ain't got no time for that. We need our stuff now. All right. And capitalism is evil, right? Shout out to our brother Deshaun Rose says, Creep by TLC. Yes, man, like I said, man, a lot of these groups could be responsible for many, many, many PSYOPs records. All right, many, many PSYOPs records. So it ain't really just these 3 songs or 4 songs. There are many songs that count. Dr. Thunder says, salute, great show tonight as usual. Dr. Thunder, you played a funny guy today. I caught the end of your stream, and it was a white hotep. I got to find that video. It was funny as hell. All right, it was a white hotep guy. Man, it was so goddamn funny, Dr. Thunder. I was like, wow. Man almighty. All right, I'm going to have to review that on Straggle with Sniggle Theater. The Dictator says, damn, DC started women needing 3 or more men. All right, I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. Not sure what that meant. Women needing 3 or more men. Who is that? Who is DC? Maybe you could clear that up. Monte says Jaheim put that woman first is a simp song. Yeah. I mean, we know that there's men that done some damage with the music. All right. The 10th man says Emhoff hit her with the yeehaw backhand for sure. For sure. All right, Emhoff hit her with that backhanded bitch in the 360 circle. Throw that ass in the circle. Throw that ass in the circle. Goodness gracious. Oh, Destiny's Child. Thank you. So let me reread that. The dictator said Destiny Child started women needing 3 or more men. I agree with that. Destiny's Child. So now that makes sense. I like the low cut Caesar with the deep waves. I think she was pronouncing, not pronouncing. I think she was she describing Jay-Z? The white hotep. It was a white hotep. He was talking about the black man is God. I'm paraphrasing what he was saying. But he essentially was saying that it was a white hotep guy. And Dr. Thunder, if you know the guy's name, hit me up on Locals if you're on Locals. You got to tell me who that white hotep was. That shit was comedy, fam. If you know who the guy is now, I'll pull him up. I got a couple of minutes here. I'll pull up your show, but you didn't play it straight through. I might be able to pull your show up. Big Joker ATL, shout out to you, man. Good to see you here. Appreciate you supporting the day and sponsoring throughout the show. Yeah, Jay-Z didn't really have, did he have a Caesar haircut? I don't know if he had a Caesar. Maryland guy says, have one of your JUCOs ever asked you if you voted for Trump? If so, what do you say to them? That almost never comes up. By the time it comes up, they in such a bind that it don't even matter. All right. So yeah.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
And I had a black JUCO chick, beautiful girl, man. I mean, the only thing she didn't have was her life together. And it was quite just frustrating. I was like, you too fucking old to not have your life together. But good. She had good times. Good looking woman. Great attitude. Her voice. She was a little loud, but she wasn't loud like loud and obnoxious. She was just loud because niggas talk loud. But she was good looking, beautiful eyes and all that. And she was uncomfortable with me voting for Trump. You tagged in your description. Okay, shout out to you. I'll check it out. But she was like, damn, I can't believe you voted for Trump type shit. But she was in such a bind that she had to overlook that. She was like, she was a liberal for sure. She was a straight libtard. She was an extreme liberal. Like, she had no conservative bone in her body. But like I said, we don't talk politics. That shit ain't like we in fixes buying season out here.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
We in fixes buying season. Politics are irrelevant when you fixing binds.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
That's the good thing about the JUCO. That's the good thing about the JUCO. You can hang out with women and I'm telling you, look, I don't want to give y'all too much because you got to join us over on Locals. When you're monetized dating, there ain't no arguments. These women show up like this. These women be like, hi. They get all traditional. Women get traditional. They sit there all quiet and dainty. They don't interrupt you when they talk, when you're talking to them. They get instructions. What do you want to do? What you want me to do? I tell you about this. I had a JUCO chick she was a Brazilian chick, beautiful as fuck. I mean, she came over to my house. Oh, can I open a bottle of wine? Yep, she opened a bottle of wine. She didn't even wait. Be a gentleman and open a bottle of wine. Nope, she opened a bottle of wine. Where's your wine opener, daddy? She was in full get him daddy season.
Get him, daddy.
She was like, I'll open the bottle. Then what happened was, I knew she was going to fuck up. She put her wine glass full as hell on my Nova's crate. Now, Nova, anything you put on that crate, she's going to try to sniff. She's a hunting dog. All right, so she starts sniffing the wine glass that's on her crate. It's standing there stable, but Nova just pokes it and spills it. All right, soon as she spills it, sit down, daddy. I'll clean it up. All right. All right. She says, as long as I'm around, you never have to lift a finger. People think this is some shit where we're like, please do something and touch my peen, and that you're constantly tricking out money for her to touch her peen. Dude, they come in so feminine. They be like, whatever you want. She got on her hands and knees in white jeans. She's cleaning up red wine off the walls and off the floor. Now, if you were with a girlfriend, she would have just sat there. Or you're not going to help? Nothing. They be demure in they soft girl era, all that shit. She's saying what you want to hear, and it works, right? Because that's why she's there. She's there for that. There's no arguments. There's no, why did you say that? When they find my Instagram, because I don't tell them I have this platform. All right, but they'll find it eventually, and they'll be like, that thing you were saying in the video. What video? I mean, I found you on the internet, and you were saying some things. Never mind. Exactly. All right, never mind. Does it matter? It don't matter. There's no feminism. You don't hear nothing. Well, I think women, nothing. That shit is gone. Right? That's the thing about the JUCO. There's no argument. I don't have to check a bitch. They come in all dainty and be like, hi, daddy. What do you want me to do? And you be like, lick my peen. Okay, daddy.
Okay, daddy.
That's what we do around here. They take instruction. They listen. They're not combative. They don't argue. They show up on time. They show up on time. I only got one JUCO that literally shows up late. The rest of them be on time, ready, fresh shower, peace sleeve, shaved. When do you want me to be there? I'll be there. They be on time, reporting for duty. Right? They literally playing exactly how you want them. They show up like it's their fucking job. All right, they be trying to be there. Can I come today? Can I come tomorrow? He said they be early. So people don't really know, man. Like, we don't deal with talking with girls with politics. We don't even get to politics. How's your week been? Good. How's your week? My week has been good. You want something to eat? Oh, yeah, I'm a little bit hungry. What do you want to eat? Whatever you're going to order. All right. But they literally don't even be like, well, I was thinking of trying this new restaurant. They literally be like, just order what you want. I'll eat some of it. I'm giving y'all way too much. We just eliminate all the bullshit. I eliminate all the bullshit. We go back to traditional roles. And then you can be like, can you wear your hair in pigtails? Thank you. The next day, hair is in cornrow pigtails. Just like you ask, I want white fingernail. I want white toenail polish on your nails. Here. She comes back with white toenail polish. I want you to have French tip nails. She comes back with French tip nails. He says, that sounds expensive. Just, hey, if you broke, just say that.
Let you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke. Dead, flat, stony broke. I've got $3.85 in my purse.
You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. That's the monetized dating marketplace. And if you wanted to learn more, I'm going to drop the link. If you wanted to learn more, this is why we go, it's time to boss up. You can get a traditional woman. You just going to have to motherfucking, oh, hey, you pay now or pay later, how you want it. Now, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But they just be like, I don't understand why you have to pay for a woman's nails. Okay, keep living like that. You're going to be stuck for 20 years. He says, I never thought to ask for these requests. We got to do a JUCO show to tell you. You can tell them whatever you want. I literally be like this. Look, I want you to meet me. Look, I'm going to give up too much. I'm going to skip. This is what I'm going to tell you. I literally say, I want your hair in a high ponytail. And I want you to wear this type of dress. Paint your fingernails. French tip. White tips. You could get away with that. And they'll be like,
okay, daddy.
You can work. That's what you're there for. I want you in a red dress. High ponytail. French tip nails.
Okay, daddy.
I mean, I'm giving y'all too much. I do it all the time. Or we're staying in the entire weekend. So bring your lingerie drawers. All right, wear lingerie drawers, wear cotton panties if you want. All right, but we not going out to eat. You're going to be here the whole weekend, and I'm going to be out here just cream pieing you. Whatever you want. It's you pay now, pay later. You negotiate up front, or you try to request it on the back end. And this is where men don't understand why women are like, these guys won't do this, these guys won't do that. And you're like, well, I shouldn't have to. Well, if I pay, you do what I tell you to do. So and you can tell them, oh, I don't discuss politics. I don't discuss politics. You don't have to say, I don't discuss politics with women. But you just say, I don't discuss politics. And that's the end of fucking discussion. It will never come up. I actually had another woman say that, and she was going like this. She was like, ooh, because I think it was around the election. And she was like, oh, she said, I'm just so curious, though. She says, I kind of know how you voted, but I'm just so curious. I want to know. And I said, you don't need to know that. And she was like, okay, daddy.
Okay, daddy.
She dropped it. She dropped it. So people think this is like paying for sex. That's not what I do. All right. That's not what the JUCO is. It's literally keeping the bullshit away. I keep all the bullshit away. We don't do this. We don't argue. We don't talk politics. We don't talk about nothing important. Okay. Now you can do this without the JUCO. You can certainly do this, but it's a little more difficult. It's a little more difficult without the JUCO. Right? It's a little bit difficult. And if you at the JUCO and you don't know what you're doing, you fucking around. But we talk about this. We're literally eliminating the bullshit. Now, they are going to have their own finesse and their own way of getting around shit. That's where you got to have to know. Because they run game. They got games to play with you, too. Okay. But we only here for a good time. All right. We're going to have good. We're going to eat good food. We're going to drink good drink. All right, we're going to have good conversations. We're going to smile and giggle and laugh. I'm going to tickle you, all that shit. All right, I'm going to tickle your feet. We're going to laugh. And all. We ain't here to fucking battle and compete. You ain't here to tell me how good you doing in your job. I don't give a fuck. We're not talking about your job and your career and where you're going. We ain't doing that. Just sit there and be pretty. Just sit there and be seen and not heard. And if you got something to say, make it quick. But people think this is a whole, you guys got it all wrong, but we talk about it on locals. Unfortunately, you niggas have to pay and you won't get the info. Right here. I just want you to like me for my brain and not just my body. No, I like you for your body. I don't really give a rat's ass about what you think about any damn thing. You can share it with me, but I probably ain't going to care very much. My man said, just say MERP and show your toes. But yes, this is called leveraging options. He said, why they still playing games? Remember, reference the spigot. Reference when we talked about women are going to do what? Try to siphon as much out of you. So that's their goal. They're going to try to siphon as much as they can out of you. So that's their game. They're going to stick around, play the long game, stroke your ego, come up with binds. Oh, my car engine blew up. My granny's dog. You know what I mean? Try to figure out a way where they can do it. And there's even more crazy games that I've actually sniffed out. You got to be on it because these are, by the way, these are apex predators, guys. You're dealing with apex predators. You're not dealing with regular bitches. So please understand, these women are predators you're dealing with. If you ain't ready for that, because y'all think y'all going to go from not successful with normie chicks. Okay. You think I'm not going to be successful with normie chicks, so I'm going to go to the JUCO. You're going to get turned inside out by these women. That's why I say you got to have leverage and options first. You got to know what the fuck's about to go down with women that are monetized dating. They're after it. They're on it. This is their life. This is their side gig. So they are going to be out here ready to hawk and try to find any insecurity, any lack of self-esteem, anywhere they can get an opening. And they will be vicious with it. They will be vicious with it. Do not think and come on here and play games. All right, do not come in here with any weakness or insecurity. You come in here, leveraging options, dictating. This is what you're going to do. This assert dominance. You're asserting in dominance. Or you could be fin-domed. You could be a goofball, right? You could just come in here and say, your wallet is mine, all right? But they are on it, and they're thoughting and plotting and very predatory with this. So do not come out here thinking, I'm going to just put money out there. No, you're not. They're going to fuck you up. When the course coming out. Course coming out probably in the next month. He said they will eat ninjas like you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Turn you inside and out. And all of a sudden, you ain't got rent to pay. So don't play around. When you're dealing with beautiful women or women that have been monetized in any way, they know what to do. For instance, a woman that's a waitress knows how to talk to men. They know how to talk to women and men. She's been a waitress. That's a monetized job, mostly monetized with women. And there's several other ways that you guys, when I say monetize, all you think is pay for play. This is where you're losing and not understanding what I'm saying. A dating app is a monetized dating app, and there's even levels to that. Plenty of Fish is monetized, but it's cheaper. Since it's cheaper, shittier women over there. The minute you want better women, you're going to go over to Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, eHarmony. The better quality women start to be on the most expensive dating apps. They're not going to be on Plenty of Fish. So as you are trying to cheap your way to dating in the monetized dating marketplace, you're going to have to figure out dating apps are monetized. You want to see more women? Pay up. You want to find the prettier women? They're behind a paywall. We're not showing you that for the fucking free account. You're going to have to go to gold and premium. Then when you go to gold and premium, you're going to see better looking women. Okay. It's all monetized. That's what monetized dating is. But a woman that's a waitress, a bartender, a stripper, she knows how to talk to men. She knows what to say. She's on it. You will find that a lot of women that are on monetized dating, they're not corporate women. These are women that are waitresses, bartenders, they're entertainers, dancers, strippers. There's women that do the showgirls in Vegas. These women monetize date. Okay? Because they know how to talk to people. They know what to do. They know why you're here. So they play that up. And you're just a regular guy working behind a computer screen. You're not going to be ready. These people talk to people all the time. Now, so they know what to do and what to say, and you're not going to be ready for it. But beautiful women cost. They're way out of your range, your price range. That's just the game you're playing. Now, that's not the game all men are playing. They play the numbers game. So for them to get to a beautiful woman and they got a rotation, most guys' rotation, a good 50 to 6% of their rotation is fucking cockeyed and knock-knee bitches. Ugly broads that they claim are bad. Even Lucario admits this. You're going to just be with slump busters and average Beckys and mayonnaise bitches and plain Janes and regular Sallys. But even those women are getting tough. They're monetized too, in a way. They're on the spectrum as well. So you got to even know that. But if you're out here frustrated, you're going to be frustrated, big frustrated. Yep, cart girls, golf cart girls. Those girls are monetized, meaning that they look at men because they've been trained. If a waitress is extra sexy and she wears a tip shirt and she puts her hair in braids, pigtail braids, the men start to give them more money. When they want men to tip more, they know what to say and what to do and how to present themselves. That's monetized. That's monetized. So when people hear monetized, they automatically think pay for play because, yeah, but you're wrong. You're not understanding. So if a woman's a golf cart girl and she was a golf cart girl at 21, she already know how to finesse the shit out of you and how to massage your ego to give you $100 tip. And she'll be like, oh, this guy gave me a $500 tip. She's monetized. She can never see men other than a resource. Flight attendants, you name it. Women that work at front desk of hotels. And men come up and flirt. Hey, baby, and you're from out of town. You're from Cleveland, and you're in Miami. What's up, baby? This bitch is like monetized. Good luck. You can might well forget it, bro. Forget it. You're going to run your little game and she's going to be like, I just started talking to someone. I don't really think she's just going to let you down easier. So once a woman has found a job where she can monetize her sexuality, her looks, her pretty face, her youth, she's going to be harder to deal with. Yeah, streamer girls, bank tellers. She's going to be harder to deal with to date because she's already figured out and mastered the communication, the art of communication and dealing with people way more than you. It's going to be an uphill battle. And as a matter of fact, there was a viral video of women that were waitresses. I did this. I reported it. They found out that when they wore their hair in pigtails, they got more tips. Okay? That's monetized. When you hear me say monetized dating, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about paying for some pussy. You could go to Figueroa and do that. That ultimately is eventually what you're getting, though. When I say all men pay, that's what I'm talking about. All men pay. These were regular girls that work at fucking Coco's and Red Robin. They found out that when they cater to men and look feminine and youthful and they present and they put their hair in pigtail braids, they were counting more tips. That's an example of a woman that realized monetization, how to manipulate the marketplace, how to present yourself, how to be sexy. Have you heard of the phrase tip shirt? Tip shirt. What is a tip shirt? A bartender will wear a tip shirt. She'll expose her breast and cleavage and wear a shirt that has a plunging line, and she'll boost her bosom up with a push-up bra. She'll buy it and she'll get more tips. Waitresses, bartenders, they all use this. They all use this technique. Once a woman has entered into that market, she is monetized from that point on. It will be very hard, unless she loves the guy she's with, it will be very hard for her to see men as anything other than places where she can get money. Hooters. All right, men, if I do this to men, more money comes. So she doesn't have to be combative and tell you about her education or any of that. She's pretty, she's cute, she's attractive, she has breasts, big breasts, small breasts, little titty, big titty. Dude, strippers the same way. Strippers know this too, because they know certain men like certain type of women. So they will manipulate this. They'll go in there and they'll be like, okay, they got the Brazilian girl, they got the Colombian girl, they got the big booty black girl, and then they got the skinny white girl, and they got the Asian girl that's 4'9" and no titties. They all have a market. They got a market. Now, they don't try to jump in there and be like, well, I wish I was the Colombian chick, because they know there's a group of men that like small Asian women, petite with little titties. So they will monetize that market. They will corner that market. They'll just wait. Okay, it ain't my night. Tomorrow, it might be my night. So this is waitresses, bartenders, strippers, Hooters girls, bank tellers, you down the line. Hotel concierge, front desk at the hotel, down the fucking line. And we're talking about upper scale hotels, not the Red Roof Inn and the Holiday Inn Express. Okay. Twin Peaks. Yes, all across the board. So they realize once she has done that, she's officially in the monetized dating market. She will have a little goofy boyfriend. Some of these Hooters girls got goofy boyfriends. He ain't going to last long. He going to be there until she figures out this nigga ain't. Right? Yep. Women that sell cars, car dealer receptionists. Dude, there's so many levels to this. So many levels to this. And then you wonder why, damn, I can't get a match on the dating app and you got a free account. It's all monetized. You guys realize, based on your demographics, based on who you are on a dating app, they only show you a certain type of woman. They don't show you all the women. They don't. You think you see all the women on a dating app. The dating app doesn't do that. They say, okay, you got a free account. You can only see these women. Okay, you're a black guy. You're only going to see fucking fat white girls and black ass Bamas with tattoos on their arm and single mothers. They only show you that. Then you upgrade and you pay for a little bit of gold. You start to see a little bit more better women. Though then you'll start to see less fake profiles, and you'll start to get less bots and less. Then you pay for the top level of the dating app on Tinder, or Bumble, or Hinge. Then you're going to start seeing certain type of women. That's how the game is played. I'm teaching you the game. Teaching you how it works. This is what we teach you about the monetized dating marketplace. It is not just pay for play. It is even more deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You guys don't understand. You got to have a whole understanding of what's been going on. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Hostesses at restaurants. She's standing out there. And you're like, why would a bitch just get a job standing out there? She monetized. Eventually, she's in the early stages of monetization. She's 18, 19, 20. This is her first job, and she just stands out there, and dudes hitting on her all fucking day. As she's walking dudes to her seat, she's perfecting her walk, right? She's trying to move up to waitress and bartender, but she'll do this for now, and then she getting dudes and she learns how to talk to men. She hears all the nastiest shit that these men are going to say. God damn, little girl, look at real estate agents, bottle service girls. These girls at 21 getting more game about men in life than you're getting. Way more. That's why I always say women have way more game in terms of game than men, because they're exposed to it way earlier. Everything you're saying to her, she's heard, especially she's in a monetized job. She's heard all of that shit, bruh. You ain't saying nothing new. By the time she's 25, she heard it all. Yep. So, and yeah, she's husband shopping. She's going to meet somebody on that job. She's going to meet somebody on that job, whether it's a sugar daddy, a boyfriend, a professional athlete coming through. She gonna meet somebody. But men you're not aware of this. And then you're like, what do I do? How do I do this? And I'm like, dude, the game is monetized. Now, you don't have to play the monetized dating game. You can still be out here trying to fumble around and hit your head and run numbers games and shit like that. But if you click that link and you listen to my streams over there, you'll get all the old streams. You'll get it. You're going to figure it out that the game of life is monetized. That's the fastest way to it. You don't have to do it, though. You don't have to do it. You can slow pimp your way and Mac your way and game your way. You can do that all fucking day long if that's what you want to do. All right, but don't think that a girl that you're talking to is not monetized, but you're talking to her. You got her Instagram, you got her phone number. Oh, we didn't even talk about this. We didn't even talk about women that sleep with their manager and their boss. Like you see at a restaurant, you're like, damn, I want to talk to that waitress. Her boss, the dude back there cooking, fucking the shit out of her. Or she sleeping with the assistant manager in a fucking bank vault. Getting tossed. Trying to get a promotion or set herself up. I mean, that's called monetization. Monetize. When she starts trying to target the assistant manager and the manager and she's at a job, that's monetized dating. That is Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor. That's monetized dating. It's not pay for play. We say the dating marketplace has been monetized. But you guys just keep hearing trick, simp, pay for pussy. It's deeper than that. We understand, we've unfolded so you guys can understand it. But I can only do this behind the scenes because we got to get rid of the losers. Because the losers still don't want to hear shit. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is monetized. Joy Taylor is monetized. They are a monetized date. They monetize married. So it's not just like this whole thing where how much and you're paying this and you're wasting your money. You guys got to realize that that's been going on and it will continue to go on. Whether you like it or not. When you have combative women, I'm giving y'all, can I give y'all one more free game here? He says, why aren't we taught this in our teenage years? Because they want y'all blind and dumb. They want to be able to manipulate y'all. The woman wants to be able to go here, and then when she's done with that, come over here. All right, let me go get the that's you guy. All right, because you so dumb.
And that's you.
But I had a woman tell me this. It was a Filipino chick. She says, when I date men my age, I don't feel safe and secure. So she expresses herself in a masculine way. She becomes combative. She becomes argumentative. Why? Because you're there. You're there normally without any monetization. You're just spending time. Because you're spending time, that's the only way she can get something from you is time. But because she's not secure, she doesn't feel like she's getting something, she becomes combative. She's argumentative. She's bringing up shit that's going to create an argument. She's shit testing you because you're trading time for money. Now, when you got the money, you can tell her when to leave. Go home. I don't want to talk. Leave that alone. We're not discussing that because I'm not trading time. So then she becomes more feminine, less combative, less argumentative. So you understand that's what there's a trade-off to everything. So you're trying to say, well, I'm going to get it for free, but you got to spend time. As you're spending time, you're trying to, let's wait a while and don't touch me and this and that. And why are you doing that? And where is this going? And can I get it? You literally eliminate all that. Get straight to it. You're efficient. Send her back home. I'll see you another time. Now, you don't have to do this, but this is what you're dealing with. And I'm trying to tell these men over on Locals that when a dating marketplace get monetized, you can kind of dictate what you want. It doesn't always work, but that's kind of what we're telling you. When you don't monetize it, you trade time instead of money, but you got to check a bitch. All right, I got to check her and I got to make sure she know my program. You don't have to. If you're monetized, you don't have to put her on your program. She's on the world's program. I'm not responsible for her. I'm not putting her on anything. I'm in and out. I'm like, okay, lease, rent, drive it, shift it, double shift it, park it. All right, double park the motherfucker, get a ticket. Who cares? Same thing with marriage. You spend all that time and then she pouty, moody, cramps, shit. No woman ever comes over on her period. No woman ever comes. They tell me when her period is. They'd be like, hey, can I come see you? And I say, well, I have these days open. Oh, I'm on my period. I can't come that time. Okay. But when you're dating for free, running game, guess what? She shows up at your house on her period or claims that she's on her period. But you done spent 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours with your dick hard, think you was going to get your dick wet. But she came over, oh, I'm on my period, sorry. She done ate up all the food and drank up all the drink. You see the difference? Do you see what you're doing? You see, I don't have to deal with it. They'll tell me, I can't come see you, I'm bleeding. Where do you get that? Your wife doesn't even do that. Your girlfriend doesn't even do that. Bitches off Tinder don't even do that. They don't even give you the fucking benefit of the doubt to give you the heads up that they bleeding. But at the JUCO, they'll tell you, oh, can't see you then, I'm bleeding. And you be like, okay. Now you got blue balls and got to jerk off when she leaves because she didn't left her pheromones in your house. And you ain't got no punani. Okay, so you understand the monetized marketplace does not just mean pay for play. It doesn't mean you pay and she fucks and it doesn't mean that. It's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. But guys, y'all, and we got to get rid of the losers. The losers ain't going to understand it. Why girls always arguing? I don't know. I don't deal with that shit since I've been at the JUCO. They don't never argue with me. They never text me wild shit. They never play. Now they have a different game that they're going to play. But I never talk politics. I never hear about their degrees in college. I never hear about none of this shit. They never tell me about their job. I don't even know what they do for a living half the time. If they got a job, I don't know. And I don't care. We're not here for that. We're here for fun, entertainment. That's where we're here to please each other. And the rest of that shit can go. Check that shit at the door. Have your feet out. Have this toenail polish. Bring this. Wear that. Here's the instruction. Do this. He says, too much game. I'm going to stop, man. I'm giving away too much free game because I'm trying to get, but some of y'all ain't going to get it. But look, we got a couple more super chats and I'm going to see if I can get to the Dr. Thunder video. Leon Lovelay says, Kamala Harris needs to shut her bitch ass up. He says she lost Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, all the swing states, and Arizona by 150,000 votes. And Wisconsin by 30,000. She had a 4-year runway to improve and come up with 2 great reasons why she would win and run for president, and she couldn't. For real. Kamala Harris is terrible. Terrible candidate. I don't know as a person, but she's a terrible candidate, and she's monetized. We teach you what is a monetized job. We teach you what is a red pill job. You guys are going to get a major advantage from this. Major advantage by understanding this. Even if you just say, I don't want to do it, you're going to know. All right, shout out to our brother here. It is KP. He says right here, it's your favorite Gen Z KP. I'm catching yesterday's live stream. Number 1, I'm Indian, East Indian. I like Asian, white, and Latinas tier 1. And black women tier 2. Beauty-wise, personally, Latinas and blacks are the sexiest. Followed by enhanced white girls and Asians. Why are white women going out of style? Please explain and expand on it. Trying to learn, my dear sir. And I don't see it in Montreal, Canada. You did say it's in the U.S., so I'm asking your opinion. Please, love your Mitch Annihilator. The reason why I said blonde, skinny white women are going out of style because it used to be in America a high standard. Those women, even with a butter face, could shoot up to the top. I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll give you an example. Eastern European women in the Sports Illustrated edition swimsuit magazine. Them women, Victoria's Secret models, them women in the regular sphere could dominate and automatically be called pretty. Now, there was a movement called the Fat Acceptance Movement. And also, those women would say, a real woman wears curves. A real woman does that. And any blonde, skinny white woman would be called not a real woman. Over 10, 15 years of this, they chipped away at that status so that anybody that was seen with that one, people would be like, oh, she a gold digger, or she need a hamburger, or she not a real woman, she fake, plastic, all of that shit. She a trophy wife. You see what I mean? So that woman was pushed off of her pedestal per se. Now, she still commands big money on the marketplace. Don't get it twisted. But every year, there'd be a new blonde, skinny, young white woman. You can name them. You can name them. What is the girl in Bring It On? Every year, they had a new woman. Every time it hit the marketplace, it was a blonde. It was the same type of bitch. It was the same blonde, skinny white woman. It was the same archetype. Every year, they roll a new one out. Britney Spears, Cameron Diaz, Christina Aguilera. They would roll these women out right every goddamn Mandy Moore, Jessica Simpson, boom, 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 boom. And it was like yearly. Today in entertainment, not so much. They roll out everything other than that. Reese Witherspoon, Kirsten Dunst. It was a repeat every year of the blonde, skinny white woman. Every year it was a new one. The woman that the woman that said I can't remember the wines. Yeah, Denise Richards, Sarah Michelle Gellar. It was a everyday Alicia Silverstone. So that archetype was the top archetype pushed in front of everybody. Music, entertainment. All right, they got the best, richest guy. You know what I mean? That is changed in the music industry today, and in entertainment and movies. It's everybody but that woman. You can't even name many of these women being pushed out in front of you. It's every other type of woman. Olivia, what is her name? Olivia Rodriguez, Wednesday Addams. It's always kind of a Latina, a black woman. Everybody other than that woman is rolled out in front of you. So that's why I say they're going out of style, meaning that that's not the prevailing image of beauty in America today. It's somebody else being pushed in front of you as that. So, and I'm not saying I agree or disagree with that. I'm just telling you where things are going. Now, when you go on the monetized dating marketplace, it's still a top grab. Yeah, Taylor Swift, same thing. Taylor Swift, 15 years ago, 16, blonde, skinny, raisin titties. Right to the top. Right to the top. They gonna put her right out there. Yup, you're ready. Next. You see what I mean? Like, now Taylor Swift could not, if she started today, Taylor Swift could not get put on. She cannot get put on in the United States today. Jenny Ortega. But I'm thinking of another woman, something Rodriguez. Olivia, let me see here. I had a young girl come over yesterday, and she was wearing her sweatshirt. And she said, oh, I went to her concert. Let me see here. Singer, woman. Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo is the girl I'm thinking about. There she is right there. So she seems to be Latina, although more Spanish, white Latina. But is she blonde? Not necessarily. She is slim, but she's not skinny. Olivia Rodrigo. She's a young piece of calico. But she ain't blonde, Caucasian, white, skinny. Right? You know what I mean? Yeah, Stacy Keibler back in the day. So that's why I say they're going out of style. They're still command great. They're still going to be picked high in the monetized dating marketplace. Why? Because older men are on the monetized dating marketplace. Men that are late 40s, mid 40s, late 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. They're still trying to live out their fantasy of what existed in the 90s and the 2000s. They're still trying to live that fantasy out of attaining that type of woman. You know, 20 years down the JUCO, it's going to show and reflect what's happened today. Because you guys will get older and you'll want a big booty Latina like AOC. You'll want Megan Thee Stallion and you'll finally be able to afford it. And Megan Thee Stallion bitches will go wild on the marketplace. Am I making sense now? Right? Am I making sense? So that's why I say they're going out of style. That's being promoted as the top thing that you have to have. H every day says that peace leave is an ATM. Yo, Dilsnick has status. Boss up. Let's go, man.
You better boss up, nigga.
Boss up. Shout out to our brother Everett Blake Swain II. Thoughts on female gym trainers, JUCO and or normies. A female gym trainer is monetized. So if you have a female gym trainer, she's getting now introduced into service. And she's servicing females and male clients. What male clients will do and could do. I know female personal trainers, you know, she's not the best personal trainer, but she's kind of there for somebody, you know, that male to have some closeness to a woman. He's married to her. He will pay her. He will buy her gifts. He will give her tips and he will give her concert tickets and tickets to the fucking football game. So yes, she's monetized. Yep. She is a female personal trainer is monetized. Yes. And if she has Instagram and she's hot and fit, monetized. And a lot of these women are in there before they're 30. So she's already know how to get men to give them gifts and treat them well and service them and cater to their needs and their ego. She's figuring that out well before she hits the dating marketplace or gets married. I had a little bit more time than I thought. Shout out to Derek Thomas says, epic show tonight. Shout out to y'all. Y'all like this information? And yes, there could be some sex involved too, but not always. But yes, it could. And ladies, you know for a fact, men are trying to fuck you, but you're in the service industry. So they're trying to figure out how to, if they don't want it to happen, they still got to deal with the person because he's paying her. But she knows he wants to fuck. Now, in the dating marketplace, that doesn't happen. In the regular dating marketplace, if she's getting nothing, she cuts off the goddamn conversation. But women that are in monetized work, any monetized job, she knows there's sex on the table. That's always on the deal. And at any point, she can sell some pussy. But not saying she does. Joy Taylor. But she knows it's there. It's ever present. And so if she has a client that she knows want to hit and smash, but he's still paying the bills, she going to keep that relationship going. She gonna keep it going. She not gonna cut him off and say, you creep, I would never do. She gonna keep it going. She gonna milk it, have the conversations, deal with the sexual harassment, deal with the dick pics, because it's paying the bills. That's monetized. She's monetized. It doesn't mean, when I say monetize, it doesn't mean selling vagina. It doesn't mean that the woman is bad. But she has now learned to monetize her beauty, her attractiveness, her femininity, her sexuality, and to turn it into money. A lot of women now, since they work and they work outside the home and they're baristas and they get hit on, they learn how to figure this out. And you ain't even learned how to run no game yet. You ain't even figured it out. You still ain't got your PUA dating coach. You ain't still bought the Free Agent Lifestyle book. But you'll come in here talking about tricks and pimps and simps and all that, and you don't know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know what's going on out here. And then you try to be like, I'm going to try to get as much free pussy as I can, okay? Run your ass in a circle. You're going to be throwing your ass in a circle. So monetize doesn't mean what you think it means. I'm trying to really explain this to a lot of guys, but that's why I make y'all pay. Because I only want the people that want to understand it and go into it. And by the way, let these guys know, if you're on locals, are you getting it? Does it make sense when you go to locals? Because I can be candid and free, but I got a lot of, I got a lot of niggas out here bringing the 90s back. And they don't want to understand. You just want to be like, well, it shouldn't be this way. I'm sorry, it's that way. And it's going to be this way for the next 20 years. And once a woman does this, she cannot see men other than this. Once she does this, she cannot see men other than this. Once she was a stripper at 17 or 18, it's going to be hard for her to not see men as this. It's going to be tough for her to come back to the regular marketplace. Now, she might quit being a stripper and she might marry a guy, but she's always going to see men as this because that's her experience, and she experiences it every day. She's offered every day indecent proposals. So it's tough for men that are regular Joes to understand this. And then you meet a girl and she comes fresh off the monetized dating marketplace and you don't know shit about shit. And she runs circles around you and she ties you in a knot. My man says you make people pay because you need the money. Okay. You see? I mean, yeah. Oh, I need the money. All right. Now, do you want me to pull out my car keys again? You make people pay because you need the money. Okay, stay broke. Stay broke. All right. Go ahead.
Let you get it through your thick skull that I'm broke.
Broke niggas always say that. I always need money. So yeah, you're going to pay for valuable information because I need that. Pay up, bitch. Pay up. All right. Paid up. I need the money every day. I need the money every day. Shout out to Sheldon says, JUCO girls do what normie girls. Let me see. JUCO girls does what normies do for zaddy government and corporations. Okay, that's a fact. JUCO girls do what normies do for zaddy government. So normie girls go to get a job. She worked for the government. She works in the office. And that's what happens. All right, but JUCO girls figure out, no, we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. All right, we going to go out here and get it from man to man to man. Shout out to our brother Edward Harris says, Thuggin' Love by Ja Rule and Bobby Brown. Yes, indeed. All right, I thought I was getting out of here. All right, but you ain't you free niggas ain't getting shit out here. You lucky I'm even talking about this to you free niggas. All right, shout out to our brother YSL. The first time I was ever in a Rolls Royce was because I was with a girl who was the personal assistant for a wealthy physician. I suspected she was fooling around with him as well. Facts. What do you think, guys? Yeah, she's a personal assistant. Dude, she might not be fooling around with him, but he got friends that she might be fooling around with, for sure. Executive assistants, personal assistants, these are monetized women. If she's an executive assistant for a wealthy guy, you know she's seeing shit that regular women ain't seeing. And regular dudes, you ain't seeing it either. In fact, I'm going to tell you this. More women have ridden in supercars, Range Rovers, G-Wagons, boats than men have. They've ridden, especially if you go to a high monetized city. They've already by 21, 22, 25 ridden on these in these cars. You never even fucking you taking picture outside the car until you buy the car. Young women on the monetized marketplace, they've been in many of these cars. They drive them for their fucking boss. They sit in them. They go to lunch with their boss in these cars. They date a couple of guys with Lambos and shit. By the time they 30, yep, helicopters. And they ain't paid nothing. If anything, they paid with some punani. You, on the other hand, ain't even sat in one of these things unless you went to a car show. Like, this is a fact, man. This is a fact. I lived next to a woman that was monetized. I seen her getting dropped. I lived next to 2 women that were monetized. She had older men picking her up all the time, both of these women. All right, in Lambos and Range Rovers and Hummers and BMW X5s and you name it. Going to nice dates and shit. Tossing their legs up. You, on the other hand, got to stand outside. When you see the car, you got to stand outside the STO like this. With the thumbs up. Ninja outside the 911 like this, standing next to the car. And you going to post it on your dating app like, and when I say the dating market is monetized, that's another example. Shout out to our brother bringing the heat there. Shout out to Mr. Inquisitive says, thanks for the game, CGA. That's a co-sponsorship. He says, YSL says, shaming skinny women started out in the black community and then spread mainstream like wildfire. That is a fact. That's a fact. Any skinny black woman, they'll tell her, you need some meat on your bone. All right, girl, you need to go. And then they fatten her up. All right. That's the truth. That started in the black community. And it's sad because if a woman was like that, she could have got up out the black community if she maintained her figure, but she didn't. Now she out here with niggas. All right. Shout out to our brother J Day says, men, expectation is hopeism. Progress is transactional. Progress, let me say it again. Men, expectation is hopeism. Progress is transactional. Every choice has an opportunity cost. Stop trying to act like you get something for nothing. Nobody gets anything for nothing. We are not special. We only can get and choose to be great at the expense of comfort. Boss up, Coach Gang member. I think there's something left out there. We are not special. I ain't special, man. Nobody's special out here, but a lot of guys want to make themselves feel special. I'm like, bruh, just keep going. He says, we are not special. We only can choose to be great at the expense of comfort. Boss up, Coach Gang. And no one to boss up, J-Day. Ko-Fi supporter, shout out to you. All right, I said I would play Dr. Thunder's video. Damn, I went 3 hours today. There's another PayPal. Shout out to you. Let me see if I can get to it. I'm going to pull this up. Dr. Thunder, is your stream live? Because you normally don't put your streams up right away. Let me see if I can find the live. Okay, it was, yes. Okay, so it's live. All right, so here we go here. All right, so this is the White Hotep. All right, here he is right there. He's on Dr. Thunder's channel. Doctor spelled out, as Dr. Thunder says. Doctor spelled out Thunder. Shout out to Sandwich Gang. This is the White Hotep. All right, let's see if we can get him talking. Dr. Thunder's breaking his video down, so it's going to be kind of hard to hear what he's saying straight away. All right, but let's see here.
It hits different.
We can, as heaven does, rejoice
Rejoice over her, you heavens. Rejoice, you people of the Most High Yah. Rejoice, you apostles and prophets of the Most High Yah. For the Most High Yah has judged her, this Egypt again, this city of Babylon, this nation of the United States of America, with the same judgment they, my black brothers and sisters, the true chosen people of the Most High Yah, have imposed on you.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right. This ninja about to, hey, he need the money. He need the money. All right. He obviously need the money. This is Dr. Thunder. Go subscribe to his channel here, bruh. All right. Dr. Thunder was having smoke. I caught this like right before my stream. I was like, what? I was like, what is he talking about, bruh? The white hotep. All right. He out here like, yeah, sir. He talking about the fall of Great Babylon and America shit. And by the way, shout out to the real hoteps. I've heard this shit all the time, man. Y'all been saying this shit for a long time. America gonna fall to Babylon. And yeah, it will. All right. I don't disagree, but the chosen people, the black man is God, ass ninja.
It hits different. It hits different.
We can, as heaven does, rejoice. Rejoice over her, you heavens. Rejoice, you people of the Most High Yah. Rejoice, you apostles and prophets of the Most High Yah. For the Most High Yah has judged her, this Egypt again, this city of Babylon, this nation of the United States of America, with the same judgment they, my black brothers and sisters, the true chosen people of the Most High Yah, have imposed.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, my.
Oh, the humanity.
All right. There's a longer video. Go see Dr. Thunder break that down. Yeah, he must like black women for sure. He likes black women. He looked like the type of dude that like black women. Look, he got the John B. goatee chin strap. He definitely like black women. All right. His diet is insane, though. His diet is insane. All right. So anyway, dude he says, I know this dude on YouTube. He says right here, he is in Atlanta clapping all black babes' cheeks with this game. You know, black women tooting that ass up for Zaddy. All right.
Get him, daddy.
You know, black women are tooting that ass up. He getting soaked in black puss. He getting soaked in it. All right. They eating that up. He said, that's heroin. That ain't a diet. Oh, no. His mama white, though. Your mama white, sir. You hate your mama. All right. You hate your mama. Let's see here. KP has something to add, and I need to acknowledge him. KP says, Coach, love the explanation. Nobody else can do what you do. On the spot, concise, concrete explanation with examples and evidence. Coach, I think people are emotionally 8 to 12 years old, men and women. They don't like seeing people under them win. But the moment everybody else big, I think big than that person up. Oh, they big that person up. Overwhelmingly, they joined the sausage fest. He says, these Mitches, sheesh. He says, you need to be glazed with respect, sir. Don't worry. I am not like Diddy. Haha. Your favorite Gen Z. Shout out to you, KP. Yeah, men have a problem with successful men. Now, they'll claim you're not successful. They'll do everything under the sun, but they'll watch you be successful. And it hurts them. It bothers them. They have the same thing women have. Oh, you're getting away from me. People think I'm getting away from them now. I'm not the old CGA. And because I changed, I evolved. You know, it happens. I'm less patient. I'm more confident. I had success. And they will do anything to destroy that. They'll still try to bring you down, crabs in the bucket. You're doing it because you need the money. Hey, man, everybody need the money, man. I never said that. And then people are like, you're talking about money now. You just criticize me for talking about women all the time. Now you're mad that I'm talking about money. Which one is it? Like, people need to get their story straight. People criticize me for talking about women all the time. So I started talking about money. Well, now he talking about money. I'm like, which one is it? Do I always talk about women or do I talk about money? Which one is it, nigga? And I have to be like, man, and people say you should acknowledge the haters. No, I monetize the haters. But I'm trying to get men to understand one of the hardest things you will ever do as a man is try to become a free man. People will see that you're getting away from them. And you watch me get away from you. Some people are inspired and motivated by it. You're mad. And you saw me sacrifice, risk, work. You saw me work it through. What they don't want to do is lose you. They wanted you to be in their misery. It is real big. I want you to learn this lesson. When these men strike out against me, they're striking out like a bitch, like women do. And as I said, these men are just as jealous men are worse than women on any day of the imagination. Anything you can imagine. Jealous, fake ass men are way worse than a woman on any day of the week. The average regular woman that we talk about, the apex predator, jealous men are way worse than them. And they'll find a way to find out why you're wrong. You're wrong now because they're jealous. They're way worse than bitches. This is not even close. You have to know that. You want to become a free agent. You got to realize that jealous men are an obstacle. Weak men, pathetic men are an obstacle. You'll either inspire them or they'll fucking rob and shoot you 50 times in a donut store for $500 fucking dollars. Like, you got to be prepared for this. You can't just be prepared for the women. You got to be prepared for the men because they're going to show up. Weak, jealous motherfuckers will show up. And I got to tell you about it. I got to warn you about this, just like I warn you about women. You better be ready for weak, jealous, lazy, lethargic motherfuckers. Men. I see it every day. I experience it every day. Loser motherfucking men will shoot you in the temple like Nipsey Hussle and kick you in the fucking head after they do it. They don't not give a fuck. You're getting away from them and they're going to find a way. And I'm going to expose them. We're going to use them as an example because they need to be called out. You need to be prepared for this. You want to be a free agent and travel. Niggas like you're tricking in Brazil. It shows up in so many ways that you need to be really, really cautious about the men in your life just as well as the women. Because they will fuck your world up and not give a fuck. Somebody said Dennis Sterling made a video about that today. Shout out to our brother Dennis Sterling. Dennis Sperling. I always say his name wrong. They will be there to try to fucking put you in a grave. Somebody said Hafiz. You guys realize Hafiz snuck attacked me. And I showed up to the studio. Hafiz was there taking notes. His intention was to put me down. He literally was there to expose and put me down. And he was like sitting there like, okay, I'm going to get this nigga. And I didn't even know he was on the show. They told me other people were on the show. He knew I was on the show and he was ready. Guess what? He got.
Gotcha, bitch.
Fucked his whole career up. Because his weak, jealous motherfucking Mitch spirit was too envious. He couldn't focus on his shit. He was trying to use me as an example. But I was ready for that shit. Why? I wasn't ready for Hafiz. I was ready for weak, jealous motherfucking men. I was ready for people to always be on the attack for me. So I was ready for that shit. And you must be ready for these guys because they will show up with no other business than to fuck your business up. You got to be ready. This is part of being a man. This is part of pursuing success. This is part of the mission of being peace, quiet, and freedom. It ain't just about leaving women behind. You got to leave these weak, jealous motherfuckers behind. And you got to make an example out of them because they will kill you. Malcolm X got killed by a man. Martin Luther King by a man. Nipsey Hussle by a man. Tupac Shakur by a man. We can talk about all this. They set you up, false allegations and women. But nigga, you'll get killed by a man. Men get killed and they worth $10 million. Take off a man. JFK, a man. Men will kill you and you'll be worth 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Your future earnings, 10, 40, 50 million dollars in the future if you stay alive. Pop Smoke, Big. Men will fucking kill you. Weak, jealous motherfucking men will kill you. They will kill your business. They will kill your reputation. They will kill everything, and they'll try to prevent you from keep growing. You hear me? Do you hear me? Men are just as way more vicious. Weak, jealous motherfucking men are way more vicious than women. And you need to be aware of them because they exist in this space. And as they saw me in 2018, they see me differently in 2025, but they didn't see me put in that work. They didn't see me grind. They saw me grind. They saw me put in the work, and they never thought, damn, that's going to be a payoff for CGA. And then it's a payoff. They see the life, and they like, oh, man, we got to find a way to put it into that shit. The manosphere, men killing it. Be ready. Be ready. Shout out to Cortez says, great show, coach. Gyms, free agent lifestyle for life. And I want you to think about this. I fed these men, these weak, jealous motherfucking men. I fed them. There's manosphere exposed pages by men. I showed you earlier. The divorce attorney. The divorce attorney that's going to sue men on behalf of women. Men don't give a fuck about you, but I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Manosphere exposed pages, all men. Very few women are doing it. And you better be ready for this shit. They saw there, I fed them, I entertained them, I showed them shit. They was like, I watched them for 2 years straight. And guess what? The motherfuckers trying to take me down because they didn't like one video. One fucking video. One video got them bitches they draws in a bunch. One video, I gave them 850 videos in 2 years. They didn't like one video and look at them. I want you to know that this is part of your growth and your mission of the free agent lifestyle. Weak, jealous motherfucking men will prey on you. And they will kill you. They will ruin your businesses. Even before a woman would do. These niggas will have you out on the corner leaking and go back to nothing. Did you guys know Young Dolph's killer got $500, less than $500 for killing Young Dolph? Shot him 50 times in a cookie store. The woman set him up in the cookie store. He didn't even get $500 for the hit that was put on him. Think about this, guys. They will kill you for less than that. They will fuck you up for less than that. That's part of your growth as a man here. And they must be called out. They must be exposed because they don't want it for you. They want you to be out there in misery. They want you to lose with them and now be out here with the opportunity of a fucking lifetime. And they still want me to lose it. And they will lose it. They will try to get me to lose it. For one video. I've given them one video of one critique of one man's space. I haven't talked about it, but guess what? They can't handle it. Unfortunately, it's black men on black men. How does Takeoff get killed? He's worth $10 million. the best and the brightest, the people with the most potential, the people that can change themselves and their community at large. How does he get killed? How do we let that happen? Not just one time, 50 times, 100 times. You better be ready. You better carry that thing on you. You better have security, because if you are a successful man, you're not only the target of women, you're the target of weak, loser, unsuccessful men going nowhere. John Lennon. But that was MK Ultra, if you will. Robert Kennedy. World order. It's way too common. He says satanic rituals kill. I don't give a fuck what you call it. It's men killing men. All right. I ain't trying to go into all of that. Okay, it's men still killing men. It ain't women doing it. You gotta be ready. Ninjas will shoot you. What's the little other ninja name? XX-Tentacion. Was that a satanic ritual? XX-Tentacion. He showed up impromptu to a motorcycle store. He had a little bag of money. Nigga saw it. They went out to the car. Was that a satanic ritual? I think not. Them niggas was wanting to rob him. They showed up. His passenger ran and left him there all by his lonely, and he got shot in the fucking head. All right, gone. Just like that. Just like that. That's what they think about you, bro. PNB Rock. That wasn't a satanic ritual. That was a nigga that got a hit. Oh, we got a nigga here with some jewelry. He eating chicken sitting right here. They dropped a dime. Nigga came in and shot him in the head in front of his girlfriend and his baby. That wasn't a satanic ritual, bro. That was niggas. That's niggas. You know what I mean? That's men. That's what they do. All for a gold chain or a diamond chain. That's niggas. Don't blame Satan for that. Niggas be doing that shit. Did niggas shoot Nipsey? Did the satanic shoot Nipsey Hussle? I think not. That was a nigga that knew him. Was a nigga that knew him. Pop Smoke took a picture in front of his Airbnb with the address. Nigga showed up. Not Satan, not the devil. Niggas. So we can blame whoever we want. We just have to understand this is part of the mission. You choose to be successful, you put a big target on your back. Not just on women, but for men. And the men's target on your back is dangerous. All right? Dangerous. I'm talking about loss of life. You can lose it all with one weak, jealous motherfucker. I mean, crazy. All of it. All of the progress, all of the hustle, all of the commitment, all of the goals. What was the one dude? All of the goals. You had all these goals. I have all this life ahead of me. I hit $10 million at 30. Killed. Over nigga shit and man shit and jealousy. I mean, what? You literally was about to win in life. They was like, we about to put an end to all of that shit. And here, my brother said, don't flex, act poor. No, don't go around niggas and weak men. That's what you do. You move to a gated community. You get from up around niggas and crabs in a barrel. You get from up around the hood. You get from up around weak, jealous motherfuckers. You charge niggas for information. You charge niggas for entry. That's what the fuck you do. And you enjoy your life. That's what the fuck you do. Okay? Don't be scared of these niggas and these weak ass men. And enjoy your goddamn life. You go to a gated community. You get the fuck up out the hood. You get around Mitch ass niggas. You get from around they ass. You charge entry fees to come to your meetups. You charge entry fees to come into your private group. You charge entry fees to come to your concerts. You charge high entry fees to come to your speaking agreements and arrangements. And you keep weak, jealous motherfuckers from coming in the door. That's what you do. So you can go flex and live. That's what the fuck you do. Don't be scared of these motherfuckers. You just get away from them. You charge them to come. You want some information? Come to my goddamn membership so we can keep your bitch ass out of there. That's what the fuck you do when you live your life and you enjoy it. You don't go back around them and let them in and get the information for free. All right, that's where men got to get their shit up. You just leave their ass behind.
Boss up, nigga.
You leave their ass behind. You don't go to the gas station, any gas station in the hood in a Porsche 911. You leave them because niggas are bound to do anything for $5. So that goes for weak men, men of all races. Hater ass men are real, bruh. They real in the field, and you see them in my space all the time. And it's so disgusting that we talk about how damaging women can do, but really, it's a lot of men y'all need to watch out for. And they will hide behind icons, screens. They will hide behind screen names. They'll never show their fucking face in my chat. They'll never share their real name. They'll never show themselves. They'll be a cartoon character on YouTube, an anime character. They'll hide behind. They're cowards, bruh. They're snakes. They're weasels. They're predators. They'll never show their face. They'll never show their real name. These motherfuckers is weak cowards. And they will fuck your life up. I experience this every day when I jump up on YouTube. Remember when Biggie said, I feel like somebody watching me. I feel like somebody coming after me. He was around niggas. He was around weak, jealous motherfuckers. He was around Suge Knight and Diddy, right? He's like, I feel like this shit coming to the end. So you stay your ass up away from these people. You charge them high prices so they can complain outside. How you complaining about the club? You can't even get in. And then while they complaining in the comment section about you making money and talking about money and making it in life, let they ass complain outside the motherfucking club door. You can't get in, and I did it on purpose to keep your bitch ass out of here. Because you don't deserve it. And you speak of your existence every time you hate on that shit. It's crazy. All right, anyway. You better realize this. I'm preaching to y'all the God honest truth. Then they'll shame you. Oh, you shouldn't be scared. Nigga, I ain't nobody out here. They will have my ass out here leaking. Oh, you out here judging people and you out here judging people. You could go to a gas station anywhere in the hood. No, the fuck I can't. Not in this Porsche 911. It's more than the motherfucking hood houses. All right. And so is my life and my future. So no, I can't go to your spot. All right. Anyway. De Niro Tranquillo, as a black man that is successful, people saw me get it out the mud. Then he says they were in the mud with me, but I chose different. Never, and I mean never, underestimate how many people envy and hate you. Remember I used to say that? You got hate watchers. Remember when Kevin Samuels was blowing up and I was like, a lot of his haters are hate watchers. I'm sorry, a lot of his watchers are hate watching him. And people are like, Coach, there go Coach hating again. And I was like, no, listen. Kevin Samuels getting his subscribers up. But I said, once you pass a certain threshold in subscribers, you're getting half hate watchers and half supporters. You're getting jealous envy motherfuckers. You get predatory women. You're getting jealous ass men. Remember when I said that right when he started to take off? And they will watch your motherfucking ass like it's their religion, hating you the entire time. It is mind-boggling. I teach you this on the money mindset. I said, if you want to go viral, be prepared that when you click the comments, much of the comments is going to be hate comments. I understand this as a social media content creator. Y'all want the views and you want the checks from these platforms and you want the big numbers and all that. Please understand, when you get big numbers, you're getting haters. Like as you're rising in subs, you get to 10, 20, 30,000. These are all supporters. 40, 50, 60,000. These are all supporters. Once you get to 75, 80, 85, 100, 120, all the way up to 1 million, half of the people subscribing are hate watching you. You're not getting supporters. You're getting some supporters, but you on the radar. I've been viral many times. When I click on the motherfucking comment section, it is not supporters at the top of the comments. The most like comments and the most comments are hate right at the fucking top. The first 3, 4, 6 million views, 10 million views. I've got them. I've got them, sir. When you get them, you click them comments, you're going to be like, oh shit, because you're going to see, oh, I went viral. 6 million views, 10 million views, 30 million views. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm famous. My followers going to go up. Soon as you motherfucking click, boop. Click the comments. Them motherfuckers be in there talking shit about you. You be like, oh no. I thought I had supporters. Nope. You have now entered into the hate zone. You have now entered haters. Anytime you see a video and it got 130,000 likes, click the comments. They're not support comments. They're hate comments. Shout out to G, says 304s and money is all I care about, coach. Thanks for the motivation and the message. Shout out to you and many, many men. Shout out to my supporters, the real supporters. All right, we know you here. You're a silent majority. There's a small amount of hate-ass niggas in here, and they here. They waiting for me to fail. They've been waiting for me to fail for a long time. Like, they wake up praying every day. They click on their YouTube, and they go to their suggestion. They go to their suggestion screen, and they see me up there. 2,000 a night, 1,500, 3,200 people. And you know what? They fuming. They fuming. Damn. Nigga got 3,200 in the morning stream? Shit. Fucker. What is he talking about? I hate this motherfucker. Watching 4 hours. Just like that. Just like that. Watching you for 4 hours listening. Hating you the entire goddamn time. You better be ready for this if you want it. As a man. And that don't mean just YouTube either. It don't matter. You could be at a job, CEO, starting a business. They doing the exact same thing, fam. Hate watching. Waiting for you to fuck up and slip up. And then they fuck around and they got to wait 20 minutes to put their comment in. Because I put a timer up for the hate ass niggas in the spam. You want to put some comments up? You got to wait 20 minutes to subscribe. These niggas will subscribe, talk they shit, and unsubscribe when the stream ends. Just to talk they shit. And in the morning, resubscribe so they can talk shit. Waiting 20 minutes like, all right, nigga, 20 minutes. I'm going to talk shit. It's real, man. It's real. I've been hated on by YouTube content creators up in this space, bro. You think you doing something to me? YouTubers have cut millions off of my goddamn future. YouTube content creators in the manosphere have cut millions off my goddamn paycheck. This ain't no game. YouTube manosphere people have made more diss videos against CGA than anybody in the outside fucking space. Like, that's my reality. People that are manosphere watchers, manosphere followers, supporter of the manosphere, they've made way more diss videos and sneak disses than anybody outside, than any feminist, than any media corporation. YouTube manosphere people. Tell me I ain't lying. It's mind-boggling, bro. You need to be here to help men, and men need help, these ass niggas. Meanwhile, when I say, can you help me? Nah, nigga, you ain't need no money. Like, so I'm supposed to just be up here helping you. I'm just supposed to be here helping you. You ain't gonna help me not one time. Okay. Orion says, city boy resonates with me. Shout out to you.
City boy!
He says, I'm here. I'm growing talking about Mitches. I am. My streams are growing. But you know what? We got to go. Shout out to the Coach Gang. We out of here. Get some rest, y'all. Peace.
Better boss up, nigga.